I did it my way. Uh-oh. I broke the live, guys. I broke the live. I broke the live. I think I broke the live when I turned the damn which broke the live accidentally.
Are
You know
we
what?
back? Okay.
When I first canned up, for some reason shit was acting real funky.
Yeah, it was.
I
It's
don't
all
know.
your fault.
Yeah, well, it is
I
what
didn't
it
want to
is.
say nothing because I thought it would,
You were waiting for me to take some accountability. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Understood.
pretty much.
That's what I did. So,
Oh my God.
Lil B, welcome to the live. Good morning. How are you? First and
Good
foremost.
morning, baby.
Nah, you ain't been talking to me when I be showing you out in the lab. Me
Oh,
and you finna break up, baby. Me and you finna break up. Accountability. You gotta take your accountability right now.
oh shit.
Count it
Damn.
up. Just count it up. We got. Tay, don't run.
Nah,
Don't
you
run
still
from that
my
accountability,
baby
Tay.
for life. I ain't gonna do you like that on the lab.
She ran
No,
from
I
the
gotta
accountability.
take my accountability. I'm sorry, baby.
It's
I owe.
okay, baby. We'll talk about it later. You gotta take your punishment.
Oh, okay.
Escape me the understanding. I need fucking accountability. Fuck that.
Yeah. Oh yes.
What I need from you's accountability. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever I fuck up, I'll be the first one. I fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Luby, I'm lying. You'll never hear me tell you I fucked up.
But why is it so hard for us to say that we fucked up, that we're
I
wrong?
don't know.
In a female's perspective, because a
I'm
lot of
trying not to
males.
make it a female male thing, but I'm
It's
feeling it more from
No,
the
but a lot of
lady
a
side
lot
of
of
things.
guys will say that a lot of females cannot, take accountability for anything.
hmm hmm
That's why I say that.
hmm And instead of taking accountability, they'll rather create a new narrative, and that scares me
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that shit happened to me before. I had a woman just randomly wake up one day like, you know what? Yeah, Swaz is a pervert. He tried to come on to me and all this weird shit. Like, yo,
Wow,
what?
what?
that's crazy.
That's exactly, thank God so many women knew me and understood me. They were like,
Mm-hmm.
what? Nah, ain't no fucking way. Like, he
Right.
ain't do that. And she just went on to create new narratives on other people. Because that's what
Mm.
happens when you get away with that type of shit.
Huh. Huh.
Because what I'm going to do, you think I'm about to go to the police and report her and go through all of the fucking hoopla to make her fucking accountable? No, I ain't
Hmm.
doing that. But there are some people that would do that on the flip side.
Yeah,
So
Well,
I don't know what to tell everyone about Zeus. But Zeus ain't going nowhere. Just like I'm not.
I'm
So
crying.
what I don't understand the problem. There's literally hundreds of lives going on at the same time. Choose another one.
Mm.
That's what
Okay,
I
so
would
this
do.
this my problem with Zeus though. I don't want to listen to nobody that only talk negative and don't talk no positive. Like when he get to talking about women, I ain't heard him say one good thing yet. And I tune into your lives every day, and I even watch some of his. When he
wait,
gonna
I
get a
did.
good with the bad? If all he
I
say is
did.
bad, that ain't somebody I want to listen
All right,
to.
what you okay,
Swazi, you
wait.
get a perspective of both, not just one side. And you
All
will
right.
say when you wrong, and sometimes he be wrong and he won't say that. So that's like weak energy to me, and I don't really rock
All
like that.
right,
And you
but
my
do you
brother for life.
wait a minute, little bit. Do you
Go
believe
ahead.
that Zeus being around me can help him to refine his message?
No,
I think
Y-
so.
No,
no.
no.
I think
Because
so.
this is
He
my
has a
thing.
he has a set.
Hold on, baby.
Mhm.
This is my thing with the situation, right? He's getting too much clout. He's getting too big in the sky, and nobody's knocking him off his pedestal. And
hmm
if it's working, and look how he feed off of it like a fucking drug.
Yeah,
Like
but the
he
bag.
love it.
Listen to me, little bit. The bag will knock him off his pedestal. All right, let's talk. Let's talk about some real famous trolls. Okay, let's talk about one person. All right,
Okay.
Cardi B. Cardi B, right? Her rise, right? She took a rise where she was able to be herself freely. She could tell y'all whatever she wanted. She can get on those freaking lives. talk shit about whoever she wanted, tell y'all all types of crazy, dangerous stories, weird shit, bad shit, good shit, freaky shit, right?
Mhm.
The second the clout turned into a bag, what happened?
She took it and ran.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. You don't talk no more. When the last time Cardi B came in here and talked to y'all real to real? Like, yo, this really how I feel. She don't do that. You know why?
Well, I didn't
Because the
know she
bag
did
told
that
her
to
No,
she
begin
no,
with,
can't.
so.
The bag has
no,
stopped her from trolling. I'm lying?
no. It's not even that. It's the fact that every time when she would come out and say something, everybody always had something to say about it. That's the problem.
That's what will happen to Zeus one day. If he
Well,
continues down that
then
direction
so
and he
be
catches
it.
the clout, and he catches the clout, and the clout is still gonna eventually it's gonna catch up to him, yo. Like we can't get in front of it. What he's doing right now is provoking thought, whether you like it or not, right? Whether you like it or not, those conversations, some of them need to be had, some of them don't. I agree. Some of them don't. But what he's doing is just doing what I see literally thousands of men all across freaking this virtual shit, messing with this whole manosphere, and they all talking about running away from women. You understand?
He don't provoke thought in my mind because once he get off your life, I ain't thought about a Z, a Zeus, or none of that shit. Like he don't penetrate me and my thought process because he more negative than positive. So why would I think about him when I'm trying to live a positive life, not a negative?
That's what I was about to say, because I was about to say I heard
Think
him say
about him.
something positive about females, but it was referring to, it was kind of a joke, how he was like, y'all go overseas, the women in this country, the black women in this country is trash.
We
I
don't
had
need
to
no
kind of
more.
like laugh about it.
We don't
Wow.
need no more people tearing us down. We need more
Because,
building. And when I come on your life, I build on your life. I meet
mm,
genuine good people, not negative.
Hmm.
I listen because he on your live, but if he was not on your live, I would not listen to this nigga. This nigga is no. I don't need that.
I don't take it personal because I know he ain't talking about me. And
And
I
Me
know
neither.
anybody of his
I
caliber.
don't know why you take it so personal, little B.
It's
It's the
not even.
No,
perspective.
It's
That's
not
everybody's
all.
even
I
different
just
though.
don't
taking it.
like the
Everybody's
way he.
different. Everybody's
I
different.
just don't
Everybody's
like the way
different,
he
Swazi.
treat the women on your live. Like he
He,
antagonizes people. He does that laughing shit, that
yeah.
antagonizing things on purpose. Where some people
All right,
can't handle their feelings like me, but I can handle my
all
feelings.
right. Hold on, little B. Now I gotta pull you over. I gotta
Go
pull you
ahead.
over. Were you on the live yesterday when the shit went down between Zion and him?
Yep.
Oh
All
yeah.
right. Did did he take it too far, or did Zion take it?
So this is the thing with Zion. Once you hit that button, she's gonna take it far. She's gonna take it far, and he gonna take it farther. So what are we
All
doing?
right.
We're not kids.
All right.
We
Okay.
grown.
But in all, and let's talk reality. Who do you think endangered the platform yesterday? Was
Okay,
it
so
Who
him
this is
what?
what
or
I'm
was
gonna
it
say
Zion?
from off my perspective.
Who what?
He's not
Who
because he know
endangered
how
the
to pull
platform
back.
yesterday?
Who?
Somebody said something strong enough to get this whole shit shut down. This shit
Oh, I don't
subpoenaed,
know.
all that good shit. Who did it?
I missed it.
Come on, little
Okay.
bit. That's your
Um,
homie. That's my homie too. You gotta be real.
I'm gonna be real, and you already know I hold everybody accountable if I hear something that's not good. I feel like a little bit on her end, and I feel like it was provoked, but that's still not good enough because we gotta fall back. It's an X button on here. It's an integrity that we have to uphold as people and being grown. Like it took me a long time to get where I'm at. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, we have to hold each other accountable.
Mm.
I agree. I got a minute conversation from that beautiful woman, and not one time
Mhm.
she said, "Yo, my bad, Swaz. I let that shit slip."
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You had
Mhm.
59 seconds of dedicated to me and what I didn't do. Wasn't even involved. You understand?
Mm.
Because you
Mhm.
couldn't give me 5 seconds to say, "Yo, my bad, bro. I didn't even realize that shit could have got your whole shit canned." The
Yeah.
fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Cause listen. I'm not the type of person like once you apologize and I gotta put you on a fucking leash and put you on an apology. I don't do that.
Mm.
Like once you would have checked yourself, I would have been good with that. But you never checked yourself.
True.
You checked me. I liked it. I loved it. Okay, you
Mhm.
checked me. But what about you?
See, that's the tough part in life. People know how to dish it, but they don't know how to take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can always throw it out there. You supposed to do it like this. You're supposed to do it like that. I only speak of me more than anybody else because I know where I came from with being negative, with being closed-minded, to now
Mhm.
I'm at a point in my life where I only want positivity. Is a negative going to come? But I know how to counteract it with my words. Like, I don't counteract it with my actions because actions only take you so far. I speak on what I say I'm going to do, and then I let the actions speak. Like,
And
I'm so
it gets
tired of
worse.
the bickering.
No, it gets worse.
Like,
It
it's
gets worse.
crazy.
I go back and listen to the whole Danny shit. Just finish listening to it. That man ain't never
Yeah.
called no bitch.
She didn't. He didn't.
No, he did not.
He what?
Did he say these bitches, or what did he say? Because he said something bitch, but I don't
Yeah,
know if
but
he
it
was
was
referring
never
her or not.
referred to her. It was never referred to her. He never called her
Oh.
a bitch. He
Okay, but
maintained his entire composure from the entire conversation. Did he start
okay.
saying things that were freaking triggering? Yes. And I called him out on it yesterday. I got in trouble for telling him that he's making triggering moves, triggering statements. Yesterday
How
I
the
was
fuck
being
you get
chewed
in
out.
trouble for that?
For some reason I don't understand what triggering means when I do
Mm.
thoroughly.
Yeah. Come on now, you're very fucking intelligent. What's going on?
I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
But he was being triggering. I called him out on it. Then I got in trouble
Right.
for saying that he's being triggered. I'm like, what? Like, listen. Let me tell you something.
Mhm.
I understand we all hurting. We got pain. We got people that we believe in, people we care about. Yo, take Swaz off that fucking pedestal. I don't want to be there. I'm not interested.
Mhm.
Man, it's a lot.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested in nobody's pedestals, man. I would have been in the fucking Olympics, man.
Mhm.
And go after
Not
1, 2, or
will.
3 if I cared that much. I don't
I
want
don't want to be
nobody's
on nobody's
pedestal.
pedestal that will knock me off and put me back on.
I
Either
don't.
you gonna keep
They
me
all
there or
gonna.
you
Yo, listen
like
to me. Listen
no.
to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Even Michael Phelps won 20 fucking medals. He smoked weed and got knocked off the pedestal.
Yup.
He
Sure
sure
did.
Don't
did.
stand
Sure
on the
did.
fucking pedestal. It's not worth it, little B.
You sure
Nobody,
learn. You right.
nobody survives on the fucking pedestal. No one. Now
No,
you
you
see
don't.
that. They
Mm.
crucified Jesus. The fuck?
Sure
There's
did.
no more pedestal than that.
Mm.
Yeah.
So this is why when you throwing me on some type of freaking pedestal, when I'm literally just a man, just like
And
everyone else, or a woman,
yeah.
we all fucking bleed. I got my own fucking
Yeah.
problems. I'm not just doing this for my fucking health. I got intentions, I got plans, I got purpose. You
Right.
understand?
Absolutely.
So everything you watch is sometimes you're just a part of me chilling. It's on chill mode. Sometimes I'm kicking up dust. Sometimes I'm building.
Yeah.
And I don't
True.
got time to fucking turn the light on and tell you when it's happening, when it's not. You can either sense it. Damn, Swaz on his shit this morning. Get the fuck out of here. You understand? Or he's not. Oh, okay. He's kicking some shit I could be a part. Or, you know what? I don't know what he's on. So I don't want to deal with the nigga.
Just like the other day,
Simple.
you was like, "Did I want to come up when old girl was up here?" I ain't come up, and I come up every morning. I'm good. I don't have time for that silly shit that was happening yesterday
That's
morning.
your
I'm
choice.
good. I don't want to
That's
come
your
up.
choice, though, Lil B. That's what I'm saying. I'm never gonna feel offended if you chose like not to be a part of some shit. But don't see somebody, know their character, and then hit that button.
Mhm.
Cause then
But you
and
see,
then
when
you
I
make me
came up and
accountable.
was rapping with him, I ain't disrespect him, and he said things to me that was disrespectful. I still didn't disrespect him because what is that gonna do for me at the end of the day in my argument? Because
Mm.
once I start slaying words that are triggering or are aggressive, now I lose my whole point. Now I lose my whole argument. Because now I'm just slaying back insults. That's not smart. That's not intelligent. And everything, if I would have done that, falls into what he's saying about black women. Whether they're gay, whatever the situation, but I know how to hold my composure within a room with a man. Because I've been around them my whole life. I know what they do. I know how they do it. And there's all the women are feeding into this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Yo, y'all
pissing me
giving
off.
yo Tay, they
I'm sorry.
literally making him pop. They making
Yeah.
everything they mad about, right? The
Mhm.
fact that the message is getting out there and it's hurting them, they about to hurt others.
Yeah.
The fuck you think happens when you go and talk about somebody when they're not there?
Mhm.
He accomplished the mission. Why y'all
He
mad at him?
sure did.
Mission
And they
accomplished. Why don't
allowed
y'all
it
pay
to
the fuck
happen.
attention? Now,
Mhm.
why don't y'all find the alter, whatever the
There you go.
anti-narrative for a woman is. Find that and watch you vibe the same way.
Mm-hmm. And
And
I,
then he's digging
I don't want to
into
say he's
them.
proving their point, but he
What's
Right, and he's
crazy is
proving
pretty
their
he's
much
digging
point.
into
pretty
all
much
the
is,
women,
you know.
asking them questions, and he's not answering no questions. Always talking about
Proving their point.
generality. We know nothing about this man, but he know everything about us
Yes,
because
listen.
they're answering his questions. Come on
No,
now, y'all
because
got
they're
to be
so
smarter than that.
triggered. Listen, everyone is so triggered. Instead of letting him talk himself, like we've never had him to just be this on a lot. And any other person I speak to, just like this.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? He's never just had the opportunity to just be this, though. Because
Yeah.
the amount of firing and the shooting as soon as he comes is consistent, right? So he can never just let his guard down, right? You got to remember that too. This is like when y'all get mad at Polly. It's like, yo, y'all shoot at Polly. Y'all been shooting Polly for like 6 months. This nigga look like he ain't getting no sleep. Like, fuck is you talking about?
Hell no.
I don't pay him no attention because
I'm
if
just
I
saying,
don't agree with you,
I'm lying. You can't see that man stressed out.
Nah, that's a fact.
Like, you
yeah.
understand? Yo, look at me. I'm 40 years old. Look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And then go look at Polly right now.
Oh
Look at my
yeah.
eyes, yo.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pay
Yeah.
attention. I ain't saying I'm the prettiest dude, but look at the eyes. You can tell I'm
Mm-hmm.
rested. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? It's not much going on in my,
Absolutely.
like, you understand? Even though I got shit, my dad just had a stroke. Half his body's not moving. But you
Mm.
understand? The shit that I can't prevent, I take it to
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Take it to God. And let God handle that. I go run up to the hospital, be there, do what I got to do as a son. But I'm not going to hold
That's
that. There's
that's
nothing I
why
can do.
a lot of these folks out here are so stressed. You worrying about things that you can't control.
No, I
Yeah.
can't control that. All I can control, get out a little earlier, get up to see Pops. All right,
Mm-hmm.
Pop, you know what I mean? The things I can,
Right.
that's what I care about.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my biggest thing, Swazi, and I say this on anybody live that I talk to. I'm not arguing no motherfucker I'm not fucking. That I'm not building with at my fucking crib. I'm not arguing no nigga. I'm not arguing no female that I don't take home and fuck. Stop playing. I don't have that energy for that because at the end of the day, that person gonna go off in their fucking life, and I'm sitting stupid mad. For what? No, can't do it.
See, you
Won't
got to
do it.
understand that every time, at one point or another, especially here, you will end up under the spotlight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even
Mm-hmm.
somebody like Leo, right, who normally just kind of coast through things. Yesterday, the light was on him. He handled it perfectly. You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Yeah.
The light was on him. You see how a man handled that shit? Like, he
Yep.
never got egregious with me. He allowed me to ask the craziest, the wildest questions. He just, like, pivoted. Like, if it's something that was too, you understand? Pivot. Like,
Mm-hmm.
boom, pivot. Not Swaz, yo, you trying to play me and fight. No, no, he
Yeah.
knew it was just his moment. You understand? And that's why I rock with Wells, because Wells understood. Like, all right, I know he playing with me. Like, he's not serious at all. Because I could tell the way he respects me, the way he talks to me. Like, I know, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm joking, I'm joking. If this shit is fucking the live
Excuse
is
me.
about the manosphere, which is the hottest shit on the fucking internet, why the fuck would make you think Swaz ain't gonna touch it? Like, what? Why wouldn't I touch it? Why I can't touch it? I don't get it. Why I can't touch it? Why? Somebody
I
make that shit make
don't
sense
know.
to me.
It ain't gonna never make sense
Actually,
because you right. You said one key thing. People have put you in this box, and you're not a person that can be boxed because you allow everybody to come up here and speak and
That's a
say their
fact.
piece. So within them knowing it, and they've been around you longer than me, and I get it already.
mm-hmm.
And it's
Well,
like if you
listen.
don't
When
get it,
wait.
yeah,
When they come and blow sweet nothings in your ear, the men that come up here and talk like that, y'all don't pay them no mind.
hell
I
no.
got one in my mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
Someone like no one. I call him Moses. Y'all never call for him. Nobody ever calls for Moses. Like, oh, yo, get Moses up here. Because I know Moses is going to say what we need to hear and speak refreshing words into us and encourage. Y'all don't want to talk to him.
Mm.
It don't happen. Let Polly come in this room. Why? Polly was on the other line. Blah, 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 blah. Get him up there. Like, come on, y'all.
Want to argue like that's going to make the difference. That's only going to make the situation worse. And then these type of people are closed-minded or have a mission as well.
They have
I don't
literally
talk
talked
to
about
nobody that
boiled
I don't
dicks for
disagree
3 months,
with.
Tay Tay. I ain't say
Yeah.
shit. They come up on my live and take that shit 20, 30-minute direction about small dicks. I don't say nothing, Tay Tay.
Oh yeah, I
I'll
know.
be pissed
I
the
know.
fuck off because I
Yep.
know it's not that funny. It's not
Yep.
clicking. It's old. It's played out. I come up with shit on a second. I ain't saying nothing though. Y'all want to
Mhm.
ride that fucking wave? Ride it. I even let you do it here. But I'm gonna
Yep.
be real with you. It's tired. It's tired. So don't get mad at somebody that's a creator. I'm a creator. I create shit in the like literally. I will come before I come up from this live. I'll come up with some shit. I'm gonna do it. Boom, boom, boom. 7 minutes done. Because I create shit. Y'all
Mhm.
just riding something because I did a little bad box tour. You don't hear me talking about that shit no more.
Nah, you
Because I'm
talked
on to
about that for
something
like a
else.
week.
Yep.
Shit, like that's how I
Shit.
move it. Like, and then y'all
Yeah.
run it. If it's something that's worth talking about again, like people keep saying, I'm like, all right, maybe I'll talk about it again. You understand? But
Mhm.
we can't act like what y'all doing is so much more fucking positive for the community. Stop it.
Or
Exactly.
amazing.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're sitting there talking about small dicks and nothing that's happened for a small dick yet, which I really don't. Got it.
First of
Yo,
all,
say that. Y'all
they
playing.
trying to categorize how a person look, and that don't matter. And I don't even like dicks, but I'm just saying, like, you can have the shortest nigga in the world. He can have the biggest dick in the world. What that means?
Mhm.
Or he could be arrogant like that because he got a big dick.
It don't mean
It
Mhm.
shit.
don't mean a
Dick
fucking
and
thing.
brain. You need to be looking for a motherfucker with a big ass brain and a big enough heart to share it with
Shit, there's some niggas out here that ain't got no dick but got a little money and shit. They on top of the world.
you.
Fuck out of here. You can't box somebody because how they speak about what they have or don't have. There's some ignorant motherfuckers out there got $1 million. And you think they're the stupidest motherfucker in the world.
I literally got in trouble for Pretty.
Was-
Pretty. The fucking, like, clown pimp. Like,
He's so annoying.
like, this shit is called Swazi TV. It's not
Mm.
going to always be the show you want to watch.
Right.
Change the channel.
That's why everybody else got they own live, their
Yeah,
own
but yo,
page.
Tay, keep it buck. I've done. I went when I first got started on this shit. No
Mhm.
disrespect, it's just a lot of shit on repetition. It's just a lot of shit on repetition. A lot of
Oh
people
yeah.
doing the same exact shit. Couple
Absolutely.
people that friends, they come and talk to each other, friend a little bit,
Yeah.
and they friend. Then you got the people that's just sitting there waiting for the antagonizer. Once they come in the room, they all attack same shit
Mhm.
back and forth. Yo, I done switched this shit 50 different times already.
Yeah.
And it's
I've
still
seen it with my
popping and
own.
they
I've
still
seen it with
coming
my
back.
own eyes. I've seen it.
50 different times and change this shit 50 different times. How y'all mad at me for trying to do something different and to see everybody doing the same shit?
Mm.
Because
They
you're
literally
the
take the time.
Swazi.
Yo, they literally take the topic and run it all day and don't even give me no credit. They're just coming. Yo, I don't even know why I'm
Mhm.
talking about this, but it is what it is. Cool. Say less.
No.
Because it's
Take the
the
ride.
truth.
Mm.
It's the
Take the
truth.
ride.
Like,
Yo,
we supposed I
we
like
don't
truth.
even know. Lil B, this is when I figured it out. One day I had my bro in here. Tay know who it is. Wavy.
Mhm.
Wavy and I was on the phone one day, and we was
Oh,
talking
okay.
about the top 5 baddest shorties on IG, and it couldn't
Mhm.
be just based on beauty, right? It had to
Okay.
bring more than that. So I was like,
Okay.
yo, that's a good
Okay.
topic for the live. This is like
Mhm.
got to be like a year ago, right? I'm
Mhm.
like, you know what? Let's take it to the live. We go to the live. Boom. We start asking questions. Boom, boom, boom. Mind, just like 8, 9 of us. Ain't even that many people, right? Not
Okay.
that many people. Yo, the whole day, 2 days, 3 days, everybody talking. Oh, top 5 dude, top 5 this, top 5. Everybody just running.
Not the same narrative.
Yo, the same narrative the
I'm
whole time, to the
crying.
point where I had to pick it back up. They had dragged it so much that they brought it back to me again. Like, yo, Swaz, you know, da, 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 da. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, they just
Mhm.
waiting for somebody to set the tone. That's when
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
figured it out. I'm like, you just waiting for somebody to set the tone. So it's
You
like, yo,
right.
come on, don't get mad at me. I'm just this time I didn't set the tone. The tone was already buzzing. I just stepped in it. Like, I already knew it was there. Like, that's Polly. Polly speaks a lot of those same points. He
Mhm.
touches on that. Like, it's there. And I just told you I wanted to battle, what's homegirl's name? JT Ryder, about this Kevin Samuels shit. I wanted to
Mm.
debate with her. Not debate, but just have
Okay.
a conversation. Like, I'm
Yeah,
Okay.
cool
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do what you
You know
do.
what I mean? Do
Yeah.
what I do. And then so I already was interested in it. So it just happened. And then when Tay
Mhm.
Tay
Yeah.
was like, yo, this is Zeus, and Zeus came through and he triggered everybody, I'm like, oh. Okay.
This the little Kevin Samuels shit.
All right, I see the play. Like, nah, because they was all on him at first, right?
Mhm.
They was all on him. He's not Kevin
Yeah, because
Samuels.
he's
It's the
nice looking a
opposite.
little bit.
Listen,
Women
Kevin
get
Samuels is not
lost in
attracted to
looks
women. Look,
before
That's
they
what it
even
is.
think of words.
right. So listen,
Mhm.
let's keep it a buck. So that's what was the initial. I seen so many women trying to tolerate it for the looks
Yeah,
at first,
Yeah.
right?
exactly.
There was a lot of
Mhm.
women like, nah, yeah, he hurt me, but you know what? He kind of cute. All right, one more.
Mhm.
Go ahead, one more. Go ahead,
Right.
one more. Let's get
Yep.
one more. But listen, niggas do that shit every day for a big ass and a smile.
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it
I've done
felt
it
good.
once or twice. I ain't gonna lie.
It felt good to watch women squirm a
Mhm.
little bit in the opposite direction because I'm an observer, right? So I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
okay. I see what it is. A lot of women are making concessions for this man based on his attractiveness, right? Where he
Mhm.
fucked up is he wore the pink shit
I'm
too
gonna
many
go
days
in
in
a
a row.
second. You can come out.
He wore the pink shit too many days in a row.
You
Take
too.
that. You know, women don't
Mhm.
like shit like that. You understand?
Right.
If he would have kept switching it up, kept the mystery going, he looked too regular, and then the women just honed in on normal, and it was over.
Mhm.
That was it.
Hey, Swazzy, I'm going. Gotta go to work. Love y'all.
Yeah,
Love
a
you,
little bit.
baby.
Much
All
love.
right,
Love
See
you,
y'all
love.
love.
later.
You have a great day.
You
Be
too.
blessed. All
Yeah.
right, baby.
But
You
I'm
know.
feeling intrigued by the brother because I think he has a good strategy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
I'm
do
not
too.
knocking him for that.
The fuck.
Is I just hope that he knows that this is bringing a lot of backlash against him.
He knows it's gonna come. I already explained this. Eventually, you're going to hit
I
the
told
wall.
him that the first day we talked. I said, I like the way your approach is, but you're going about it the wrong way. That's all I said.
No,
But
he's definitely gonna hit the wall. That's
yeah,
the sad part,
yeah,
right?
couple
Because
times.
uh, but I've talked to him once or twice in the background, and I realized like
Mhm.
it's all an act. It's turning it on.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
so as long as he knows how to turn it off, I don't know, the right time to turn it off. I think it'd be fine.
But I don't know if that can be changed. It's a set mindset.
I don't think so. I think you're gonna go with the wave. I think right now,
Yeah.
some of these ideologies, yes, he's completely connected to. Some
Mhm.
of it he's tossing out and trying to see the response he's gonna get. Like
Yeah.
sometimes people will use you as a sparring partner. You
Right.
thinking you really having a debate of your life, and they
Mhm.
really got a whole nother mindset. They just want to be able to challenge others in a
There you
larger
go.
forum later. You understand?
That's what it is.
And he's just you. I see it. It's not hard to see.
Mm. I
So
know.
he's gonna try and take off. He's gonna try and take off on all y'all. That's what he's gonna do.
Crazy.
He'll use all of us. Don't get mad at me.
Mm. Yeah.
It's a lot. Be a lot of
Yeah.
people.
A
It's
lot
a lot.
going on. It's a
And that's
lot.
another thing. I broke my own rule because I went live in
Mhm.
the evening, and I don't do that. You understand?
Mhm.
I don't do that because the energy is entirely different,
Yeah.
and it's not really setting the tone. It's not going. It's not following my purpose.
Mhm.
I'm jumping in the middle of somebody else's waves, and I
Mm.
get fucking battered by other
Yeah.
people's bullshit.
That's the
Can be.
messed up part.
Good
That's the messed
morning.
up part.
Good morning. Good morning.
That's why
I
sometimes I'm like, yo, I really want to do an invite only live sometime. Like you understand? Like
Yeah.
because there's a way to just invite certain people and just like,
Right. Mhm.
because sometimes like the coming and the going and the people taking the ideas from there and bringing them over here and then doing it back
Mhm.
over there. Man, that shit
Mhm.
corny, man.
Yeah, some of these lives are really, they are having lives, like you said, to try to just challenge someone's idea. And it seems, yeah, sounds like, I don't know what some of these
It's a
people.
lack of creativity. You just doing something because you seeing others do it. There's some
Because
people that are really
yeah.
creative. Like they don't understand. Like I can get you to sit here because I know the right two people to be in the box. Like you ain't talking about
Mhm.
minutes. I could get you here for. I could lock you in for 4 hours if I want to. I know I can.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
not
they sound
about
like
like
Kevin
saying this.
Samuels.
No, I ain't got nothing to do with no fucking Kevin Samuels. I'm talking about with creating and producing and knowing what people want to see and challenging people's ideas and coming in at the right time and saying the right thing to keep the conversation going. Like that shit. The shit that looks easy, that when other people take it to their lives, it just becomes.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Like, you understand? Like, some people are too stringent. Then when they do topics, they won't let you veer off it. Like, you understand? Conversations don't work that way. When people are talking, you don't just stay on one. Like, you understand? It varies sometimes.
Yeah.
You ever have somebody just keeps going back to the topic you've already said enough, and then now you're
Right.
digging for more to say? It feels weird. You know what I'm talking about? People do that. So it's like those things you start to pay attention to, and if you get good at that stuff, then you can do this shit for 4 hours. I ain't doing that shit for 4 hours at night. I promise you that much. I'll be tripping. I became every fucking bad black man except for a woman
You
last night.
stupid.
Yo, mind you, I'm over there making mushrooms, squash, green peppers, and red onions. Ain't bothering nobody, JJ.
Oh wow.
I'm literally cooking. I'm on another live. I am letting the live live. I was letting the live live. I'm not going to lie. And I come back to drama. Talking the
Wow.
craziest shit I ever wanted to hear, man. I said, you said that because of what? What did he say? I'm just trying to get to what he said. Like, what did he say that provoked that, though? Well, he came on here disrespecting my friend and said she looked older. What?
What?
Nah.
I'm
You
crying.
didn't just say that to that. Nah. JJ, I can't even repeat the phrase. That's how bad it is.
Oh really?
Yes. Can't even
Sheesh.
repeat that shit.
No.
And then said it multiple times.
Not not once, not twice, but multiple. It's crazy. That's outrageous.
Yeah. And the fact that he took it on the chin. He took it on the chin.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he took it on the chin. Like, he didn't even like come back with nothing crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
This is where he's gonna continue to propel himself, because as much as y'all making him seem like he's such a bad person, like this type of shit that was being said to him, those regular dudes, no disrespect, I'm gonna call every dude's regular. They would have fucking fell apart. They went absolutely ballistic. Crazy.
Wow.
They were spitting, shit would have coming in the corner of their mouth and everything, huh? That nigga laughed it off, added his, he even started joking around with it, like playing with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, see, this is what they can't, this is what's hurting him, is because he's not being impacted by it.
Yeah. He's not hurt. Yep.
He's not impacted at all in what he's doing. He's doing what you say. He's making it obvious that he has some points that we need to.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we gotta say that the man is fucking God, but okay, some of these things we gotta tackle. Like, do we have a problem with accountability here? Come on.
I think we do.
I agree. We definitely do.
Come the hell on.
Because people are not, people aren't comfortable. They think that means that they're less than if they say, "Hey, I made a mistake," or "I know I sounded a certain way."
No. Oh, damn, Tyrone, you haven't seen Zeus? We talking about Zeus. Zeus has been tearing up my platform, right?
No, he has
Due,
issues. I
due
didn't
to
know
the
if you were talking
support of
about
one of
Zeus.
my main people, Tay Tay came through and said, "Yo, I want somebody to tap in." I tapped him in, and I like him. Simple.
Oh
Simple.
man.
I like him. I don't like everything he says, and I don't like the way he says it. I'm not gonna lie, right?
Yeah.
But I like him because a lot of times what I would expect to happen from him, he does the opposite, which intrigues me.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
you're talking about Zeus because you're not making, like, I don't know who you're talking about right
I'm
now.
talking about Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus.
I just said his
Oh,
name
okay.
about 4 or 5 times. Yeah,
Oh, all
Zeus.
right. So I missed it about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah,
Oh,
Zeus. I don't know. You must have got
yeah.
caught up somewhere. What you doing, baby? Let's talk about it.
I mean, you're kind of mumbling too. You're not, speaking
Oh,
clearly.
you know what it is? Hold on. Let me tell you. I'm glad you said that. It's
It's the
not me mumbling.
headphones.
It's the headset. Hold on. Got nothing to do with me mumbling. What I look like? Hold on. How about now?
Yeah, much better.
All
That
right.
sounds good.
Sorry, guys, for all that had to
Okay.
go suffer through the bullshit. My apologies.
Yeah, it sounds clearer now.
Well, thank you, baby. You sound clearer too.
So you're talking about Juice? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's. Me personally, I don't really care for him because someone that is so yelling and he screams all the time.
Yeah, he definitely talks too loud, right? But
Yeah. Talks too fast too.
and he talks way too fast, way too
Yeah.
fast. But do you think that's just because he's hyped up and he's like, or is that how he always
No, I think
communicates?
that's because he's been spinning this narrative so much that he, it just rolls off like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's something that he keeps repeating. So it's like,
Yeah, it's so repetitive. Right,
yeah,
exactly. Mm-hmm.
interesting. Well,
Yeah.
then he better learn how to like switch it up
Yeah.
because sooner or
I
later,
don't think that's gonna happen.
well, no, I don't mean switch up the
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 narrative?
direction, no, because that's fine because people
Oh.
are looking for this. But what I mean is he's gonna have to switch up some of those talking points.
Oh.
He's
And be
gonna have
able to
to,
calm down and
yeah,
not always start screaming, and then maybe he could go back and forth to whatever it is that he's passionate about, but he should also be able to have a conversation
Because
without screaming.
you do know when you feel like you're right, you get defensive, and that's when your voice raises. That's
Yeah.
what's happening. He's so defensive in what he's saying that he gets so hyped, and it just escalates.
Well, he enjoys being in that level of,
Oh yeah, absolutely,
yeah,
no, he
absolutely.
which is
likes
which
it.
is which is not something that I believe that I mean, I don't believe that a lot of people need to see someone who's that kind of out of control all the time. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
he has a hard time bringing it back down to, like, he's at 12. He has a hard time bringing it at 3. And
Mm.
I've seen him calm down. Like, he's able to calm down, but
Yeah.
maybe he thinks that that's what engagement is. Maybe he
Mm.
thinks that's what people want to see. I don't know if he's always like
Well,
that.
yeah, because right now he's not looking. See, this is what I tried to explain to you guys before. He's not looking for support. He's looking for following.
Right. Yeah.
Different. He just wants a following.
Mhm.
Oh,
You
okay.
keep
Yeah.
talking to somebody in a support type of way, like, oh,
Right.
people aren't gonna get behind. He doesn't care.
Yeah. He doesn't care about that.
You understand the difference? Like, there's people that want to engage with you and want you
Mhm.
somebody that's a part
Yeah.
of the journey, and there's people
Definitely a
that want
difference.
you to push them forward. He's looking to
Mhm.
push. That's what y'all
Why do you
don't.
think? Why do you think every time he comes on here, when somebody argues with him in the comments, he's like, "Yo, why don't you come on the podcast?
Yeah,
Why don't you
and
came up?"
he's getting hella followers.
That's his. That's
I,
his. Right.
I get
Right.
people that come up here that barely talk about anything, and they get six
Mhm.
just for doing it.
Yep.
So I already
There you go.
clicking.
Mhm.
Then he comes up here and
Who's
barely.
that?
Y'all
Good
barely.
morning, Mocha baby.
So the good thing is whether y'all support him or not, y'all engage.
Yeah.
Y'all going to come on his freaking posts and talk shit. Y'all going to come into his lives and talk shit. Y'all going to
Mhm.
YouTubes and get mad. All of that shit. That's all he's looking for.
Yep. That's what he likes. That's all he
Does he
needs.
have a following, or is he new to
He
Instagram?
has
No,
his
no,
own
he
little,
has a following.
little,
Oh, okay.
like it would be like if I would decide one day, like, I'm gonna do that shit, and like the
Mhm.
people I already rock with, they still hear and like understand like some of this shit is just the run, and like like, you know what I mean, and they still behind me, like, oh yeah, Swaz, like woo, 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 and talking in the comment sections.
Mhm.
And every time you come in, a new viewer, you see this whole world that exists, and you want to become a part of it, or you want to reject it, or you want to try and understand why it's this way. Whatever, you get stuck.
Tyrone, if you want to put it that way, yes.
She's a bitch for just the. Oh,
Big kid, what up, big? Yo,
Mhm.
Beck, and see that's a bro, man, because Beck, I
no.
seen last night. I woke up at like 5:30 this morning, and I seen a couple hours before that you had to hold me down,
Oh wow.
Yo,
and
good morning.
I don't
Good
know,
morning. Good morning.
but I
Uh,
appreciate you doing what you do, bro. Just being a real dude at all times, man. I appreciate.
Mhm.
You understand? I don't care what was said. I really don't.
Yeah.
What was said? That don't sound good.
No, I seen you wrote something in the comments where you had to tell somebody Swaz don't move that way. And so that tells me that there was a lot of dirt being kicked on my name that you felt
Mm.
Man,
it had to
yeah, it seemed like just every time I come on these lives, like Zeus is always like mentioned, and then you attaching to him and blah blah blah. Like I get
Mm.
tired of hearing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to like make it known, like, because the lady was talking, the boxing lady, or folks was like, well, she ain't bring up your name because I don't think she know what was really going on, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yeah, you need to just stop going on they live and this, that, and other. Because every time since I met Zeus on live,
Mhm.
it's just been like these other lives, like with Angie and Z and this person and that person. Is like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all got nothing better else to do than talk bad about the goddamn man. He got his own opinion. Let him be him. See, this the problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's the problem. We can't let nobody be them, and they always gotta believe what we believe in. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and I never had an opportunity to do a live with fucking Zeus like this ever.
Mhm.
You know why? He's under contract.
Yeah.
Contract. So he can never come over here and just like, maybe a whole nother dude, maybe like basketball, maybe he got a freaking, nobody knows.
Yeah.
Because y'all all so concerned with some silly ass talking points that have been fucking kicked around the last 3.5 years.
Yeah, like
Y'all was really,
people.
I would know this shit's been out here. This ain't nothing new. What you talking? So the only thing we can do right now is get an understanding of who this brother is. It's just like Halo. Halo had a whole message, but she's a whole different person behind the message.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
That's all I'm saying. Z do his thing, man.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
let
think
him
that's
be
good for
great.
his health though to be that upset all the time.
Listen, for all you know, that's a single man.
Right.
Huh?
For all we know, he's a bachelor.
Right.
I'm just a bachelor.
So his house ain't gotta be nothing but clean for him. Whatever that
Yeah.
Mhm.
As long as he can operate in that shit, that's all
that's
that matters.
that's my
Cause hey, look, I ain't operating over this shit. So
right.
I got my own
I
operation going
already
on.
explained to them too, Big. Like with this, he's gonna eventually hit a wall. Like
Yep.
the way the game is.
Yeah.
Like you can't continue down this road at as fast as he's going and not eventually
Yeah.
bottom of the hill. Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
so, it's got
Yeah,
so
we
as long
gotta
as he's ready,
stop bashing people though. We gotta stop bashing people and just love people where they at in life. You know what
I
I'm
agree.
saying?
Amen.
I agree.
Because isn't that what we here for? To love each other. Like
Yeah.
if we can't love each other, what are we doing here anyway? Man?
Mm.
Just
I agree.
just throw me in the wooden box. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel about the shit.
I agree.
Mhm.
And all this bashing of women, like there's so many men on Instagram bashing women and they just wait for a woman to come in to take their anger out on a woman.
Mm.
They got serious issues. And then people who might think that way or be inclined to think that way are motivated to repeat the same behavior.
Well, some
And then in
people are
real life,
gratified.
they go outside and they be around a woman and then they bark at them, scream at them, and hit them. Like, what type of? They got issues. These people got issues. And
Yeah.
then
Gratification.
Yeah, some people
Yeah.
are actually gratified by that shit.
Mhm.
And look, everybody had their own little toxic fucking traits that we deal with. Like, I mean,
How many
like at the end of the day, all we can do is just
you OG what
shine our light on them.
you
If they
talking
don't
about?
take it, that's cool. But you know, that's all we can do, man. Like, we not gonna change nobody's mind or nothing like that by talking to them or saying this or saying that. It's up to them to like want to change and all that shit. If they don't, that's on them. You know, to be honest with you, I give a damn about any. I really don't care about these people like that. Like for real, to be honest with
Yeah,
you, because
yeah. I think Zeus might have a lot of my a lot of things off the tree, Jenny, to keep it a buck. But that's not something what can I do?
Yeah.
Something that ain't holding up
yeah,
simple.
man,
Mhm.
people be acting like you the president of the club or some shit.
Yo, my
Like,
I just tell it fake fucking pedestal. I'm
Yep.
But
Interesting.
y'all know what I figured out.
What's
I
that?
figured out that I can't, like what I do in my life, I can't hold y'all to that certain regard because y'all might not have been raised like me. Y'all might have had different
Oh
outlooks
yeah,
on life and stuff like that.
absolutely.
And I try not to project or expect
Facts.
people to rock like how I rock. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we just gotta stop putting people up there on a pedestal and expecting people to rock like how we rock and shit. Like everybody different,
Yep.
man.
That's the problem.
Everybody come from different black backgrounds, moms, dads, all
Right.
that
Mhm.
shit, man.
Oh, somebody
Yep.
do your own shit. The fuck? I literally work fucking jobs. Fucking, I only put in 20 hours a week. Learn how to control your fucking shit. Don't worry about me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Don't
If
worry
I
about
want to get,
me. Doing very well. Very
Mhm.
yeah. If I want to get out here
the
and
fuck?
beg for change and stand on the corner at the gas station begging for change, let me do that. Let me be great. Let me be great in that way. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
There's too many people trying to control my shit. The
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, like you some damn, you know what I'm saying? People
They,
trying to
they
play mama. Like, damn, did your mama
always say,
raise
look,
you?
look,
And you trying to raise somebody
yo,
else?
peep the
Like,
game, peep the game. They'll send a wire, right?
Mm.
Yeah, right. They'll
Mm.
because they know they can't come in here because I'm the type I'm gonna just go direct at it, right? A bit,
mm-hmm,
right? So instead, they'll send the fucking wire. The wire will go back with some fucking cross information, just like how things get a little amplified and however they gonna say it. They're gonna come back, do a live about me later on, run my name through the mud. No, I don't care. Like niggas be sending me. I don't even yo. I don't
right.
got no fucking mind, no disrespect.
You
Like,
know what you can do with wires though? You can cut them out.
well, you know why I don't cut the wires? You know why I don't even cut them? Because they're like trolls to me.
Yeah.
mm,
I
You know what I mean?
hate that word.
They
I
are like
hate
trolls.
trolls.
they'll take
Mm.
they'll take me and drive me elsewhere, right?
Mm.
I'm everywhere at once, Tay Tay. That's why I do rails. That's why I do
Mhm.
live. I do certain things that have continuous effects to them, right?
Mhm.
At once. So when somebody's gonna take my name and drag it in the mud, like yo, I love EG. I love that you take my you run it in the mud. Go, nigga, go. That shit don't bother me
bro,
because the second
bro.
somebody come around me, if they don't recognize, then you ain't never was supposed to be around me in the first place, bro. Just
Mhm.
Hey, bro. I'm just coming back. Like, just coming back to kind of like being on live and stuff like that because of the bullshit was overwhelming for me.
hey man.
Mm.
And like, it just seemed like when I come back, it's like more extra bullshit to
Yeah.
be. You know what I'm saying? That's why I
Mhm.
stepped away in the first place. Not saying your life be bullshit. You know how we rock. Swaz. I just need to take a whole entire break from everything.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And we'll have our personal conversations and shit off of here and shit like that. But it was just too much. And then just now, just coming back to this shit, I just want to leave again a little bit. Like, I want to
Mhm.
leave again.
Yo,
I
listen,
need to take another break
my
again,
fault, man.
man.
I went against the rules that I set for myself. I knew better than to go live later at night. I did it.
Mhm.
You understand? It's
Yeah.
your control all the time.
Morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm up.
Uh,
Uh, okay.
Mhm.
So I'm just over here just trying to be accountable. I'm hoping others are doing the same this morning.
yeah.
You know, looking in the mirror.
Right.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah. I just wanna. I don't know if y'all talked about it or not. Obviously, I just got on, but so what happened yesterday when Zeus was on your live?
Are you which part are you trying to figure out? The part where I ended the whole live or the part where he was going on? Oh, that
Yeah, cause like 1 minute he was like, "You see what I'm saying, bruh? You was like,
mm,
well, you was just trying to mellow everything out, and also
mm.
it just went
Did you see
left."
then it became back against me, right? Then it was all about, okay, Swaz, well, you did this and you did that, and nobody wanted to actually handle the situation at hand, right? It became, in my
Yeah.
humble opinion, another way to try and tear me down in front of others. So instead of that happening, I just took the whole live with me. We all going home.
Mm.
That's all. Like, see, and the thing that they don't understand is that the views don't mean nothing to me. I can get the views whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
There's people
Right.
around that I could tap in for views. I don't get
Mm-hmm.
views. This
Yeah.
don't understand. I want the supporters. There's people that want the
Right.
views. Two different people.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
It
but this
is.
this is my thing, y'all. Like for me, I'm too grown for the petty stuff. You know what I'm saying? If, first of all, this social media. Let's be clear. First of all,
Right.
and second
It's
of
make
all,
believe land.
I'm huh?
It's make believe land.
Yeah.
That's what I look at it.
Right.
My whole thing is I'm not going to sit there and put you in a category with every other man. I'm not
Mm.
because you're different.
Mm-hmm.
She's different.
Right. Exactly.
She might like stuff that I don't like. I might like stuff that she don't like.
Right.
You know, but
Mm-hmm.
I hear a lot of, "Oh, you in the same category as this person." I'm like,
Right. You don't know me.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you."
Look,
I,
look, look. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
play with pit
Yep.
bulls, if you want to play with pit bulls, guns, and hot water at the same time, who am I to tell you not to play with it? Look, that's your life. That's your prerogative. You do what you
yeah,
want to do. You're an adult. I'm not your dad. I'm not your mom. I'm not your uncle. You can do
yeah,
whatever you want to do. Let's stop trying to tell people what they need to do and what they need to do this and do that. They need God. That's what they need. But other than
Mm.
that, anything else is
but I
whatever.
have. I am starting a broadcast. When I tell you, my broadcast is gonna be so different than all the other broadcasts. Like my broadcast called "Church in the Street."
Mm.
Church,
Mm,
and we talking, everything. But my
Mm-hmm.
problem is like, it's a lot of like, who are you to judge?
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
And then just everybody have their own opinion, and I respect everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of race involved.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what Asian woman got to do with a black woman, or what a black man got to do with a white man? Because I'm like that. Where are we getting at?
Mm.
Mm,
Where are we getting at? Because to be honest, ain't nobody uplifting anybody.
no. Tear down time. Tear down.
Mm-mm-mm.
You
We
know,
Yep.
dead there.
You know,
Amen.
I
and it's
think
like we're not
not
saying we're
agree
not
with,
saying
but we
you know
do.
black,
Okay, we do
you're
that.
a black man. You on here. You not you don't take nobody's side. You see, I'm
He don't.
Let me explain something too. Because
Mm-hmm.
you just said we're not out here helping nobody. That's untrue. We are out here helping people. Because
y'all are
with all of this
y'all,
bullshit, we just helped a young lady who pay her rent, who's
Mm-hmm.
just
yeah.
5 open heart surgeries. We ain't just raised the money. We surpassed what she needed. You
Oh
understand?
wow.
Surpassed it. Surpassed it. And on top of surpassing, she got money on hold still and rent
Mm.
paid through
And
PayPal.
guess
You know
and
why?
guess
But do you know
what?
why? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Do you know why? Because even in the midst of all of this, it's just like if you and I were in a car and we were having an argument, right? And
Yeah.
a little girl or a little boy would have fall off their bike and we would have see it. Do you think we still be arguing?
Nope. Not at all.
Not at all. Because sometimes certain shit just takes precedence, right?
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
just has to be there to point it out, like, yeah, it's cool that we talking about a bunch of nothing, but can we do something?
Yeah. But here's the thing. It's okay to agree and disagree. And
Right.
I think that's what a problem with people. They want to be right.
Tom,
Yeah.
to
I had to
you,
be
That's
wrong.
what
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Tyra,
saying.
Tyra, up to you. Think
34
of
years
yourself.
old, y'all, and I learned a lot. And I learned it's okay to be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Think of
It's
yourself.
okay.
Ty came through big for that young lady, man. I think he made have gave three or four. Like every time I said it, and then when he finally met the young lady, man, he said more. He said, "Yo, Ty, you did that from the beginning. That's real generous. Yo,
Mhm.
real shit, man. I appreciate."
Mhm.
We need people more like that, and that's like I said. I'm trying to start a broadcast like called Church in the Street. I was telling you, and I want to do the same thing like you doing, but I like want to donate clothes to like nursing homes. So y'all, when I
Mhm.
tell you, there's a lot of people that don't have clothes, shoes.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
I, I
Mm.
like
Excuse me, yo.
you and you and I work in homes and I see this from my eyes and I'm like, it's real out here. And
Mhm.
like the petty stuff gotta go. Like for real. Like when a woman play her position, when a man play his position, we all be all right.
Mm, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
But
no
that,
race,
but that's the
ain't no
problem.
ain't no age.
Everybody's not playing their position. The roles are switched now.
Mm-hmm. Amen,
Now
sir.
now the females want to be masculine. Now
Yeah,
the men want to
Mm-hmm.
be feminine.
listen,
So you
Mm-hmm.
see, we have a problem.
Gender reversals.
listen,
Yeah.
baby girl, I was saying yesterday when I said, listen, I like a man tell me what to do. So what I gotta do?
Mm,
Okay,
Mm.
to do this too. Is that okay? See, I like to compromise.
mm,
Okay,
Mhm.
I don't argue. You want me to do this, and I want you to do this. If you don't like doing this, well, how can I make you feel comfortable of doing this? I'm
Right.
being that rah stuff because I could go there, but you have it got to be a level of completely disrespect. But even that, I still ain't gonna go there because why? Because I don't put my energy
Mhm.
in necessary situation.
Mhm.
Beauty is
Good morning, beauty.
Good
And
morning,
Yeah.
beauty.
like you said, I don't know, like because I got a lot of women. Oh, you capping. Oh, you
Right.
something wrong with you because if you let a man tell you what to do. No, if a man got to lead, I don't mind.
Mm. Okay.
I don't mind because that's his role. He's supposed to lead. Why would I want to take over something that to do? This ain't no competition, and that's the thing, y'all. I'm
Yeah. This competition. Mhm.
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
And
women. I'm sorry, y'all, but a lot of
Mhm.
y'all women, and I mean what I
Mhm.
say, want to be competition with these men.
Mhm.
uh-huh.
how about with each other?
That's a
Listen,
What
spirit too,
that?
wait,
by the
wait,
Well,
way.
that
That's a
wait,
too.
spirit.
wait.
That
Listen,
too.
That's a spirit.
That's
That's a
that's
spirit of
another
competition.
story
wait,
though,
wait, wait, wait.
Swazi.
Because
That's
yesterday,
another story.
poor girl was attacked for just coming up on the
And
live.
I do, you know, flip
Ah,
side,
who did a man come up here and attack you or another woman?
huh?
I said when you were on the live yesterday, you were attacked by another woman just for being up here and just talking. Competition. They ain't
Mm.
know you from a can of paint. This
That
is what
spirit
happens.
fucked
This is
up.
the shit we.
Mhm.
This is this is this is what I see all day when I'm observing things. I'm like, yo, this girl up here, she chilling.
Yeah,
She ain't say nothing out of the normal, and
Mhm.
literally being freaking grilled, scrutinized, all of this
yeah,
chat
Wait,
shit.
you
yeah,
yesterday?
This
What?
yeah.
listen.
I mean,
Listen. I
I
don't think
missed a lot yesterday,
there,
man.
Yeah,
nothing.
I missed
When
that
I'm
too.
like,
That's
yo,
crazy.
I'm like,
there,
yo, see,
there are some
no,
comments made about me, but at the end of the day, I don't care
it's
because
not.
at
Mhm.
the day, none of y'all pay my bills.
It's
Right.
Right.
the thing
And
is
guess what?
bigger than
At the end of
it's
the
just the
day,
fact that why does it have to be that energy whenever some
at
woman comes around? Why
at
does
the end,
that have to be
Wait,
expressed?
hold on. Y'all gotta talk one at a time because it's cutting out.
no, it's cutting out.
No, I was just saying the energy needs to be this. Why I don't understand whenever a new woman comes around, that has to be the energy. Like it's fucking weird.
Because you know what it is, Swazi? They feel like, okay, you're new here, you don't know what's going on, you don't know this person, da da da. That's what it is. They feel like you have no entitlement to what you're saying up here. You understand?
But she wasn't saying
That's
anything. No point.
but that's how we females are. When somebody, how like you with a group of friends and then
Oh
you
yeah,
have this new friend come along, you're like, who that? Like, what you
Nobody
doing
like
here?
them or nothing just because they new.
Right? Like,
yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
See, I love people. I'm a people
a
person. So
facts. Me
So
yeah,
I treat
too.
little
Mhm.
care.
table small, basically. Yes.
Ain't that listen?
Yes. Yes,
No,
Like,
Swazi.
I
but
don't.
listen. The
Yes,
cool people,
was.
we don't even go to the lunchroom. What
Right.
you talking about? I'm not there. See the
We are
difference?
hanging out
I don't
somewhere.
even go in
We
the
hanging out
lunchroom.
somewhere.
No table for me. So
Right.
this is where we get this is where we all get because it's not that I'm saying I don't rock with I know there's a cool table in the lunchroom. I might rock with those dudes. I might rock with the dudes that sit the geek table too.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be boxed in. I've been telling people this since the beginning. Don't put me in no box.
Yeah.
The fuck y'all? Who works for UPSC? I ain't met not near one of y'all yet. Leave me the fuck alone.
Mm-hmm.
Stop putting me in the box.
Return
Mm.
to sender.
Return is.
What?
Yeah.
I'm
But
crying.
again,
It's
but
the word
uh,
of the day, entitlement. Do
Mm-hmm.
you feel it to what I'm doing? Do you think you have the? You think you deserve the right to tell me what to do next, what I should be doing, who I should be doing it, or why I shouldn't be doing it? Please raise your hand.
attention ain't.
Way,
But
I need you to raise your hand so I can smack the fuck out of it. You fucking kidding me?
I'm like half y'all, most of y'all motherfuckers I'm older than, cause y'all damn sure can't tell me what the fuck to do.
All y'all working hard, got money.
Yeah, like
Told you I got 2 jobs. I work 20 hours a week. Who the fuck is you
right.
talking to?
Mm.
And then this is the thing, y'all. Well, how are you gonna tell somebody, oh, don't bring this person up on their live, or
Right.
yeah,
I'm
how
I
you supposed to tell
confused.
somebody what to do on their live?
Oh,
I'm
Like
you
this
know,
y'all
confused.
live.
there had to be
They
one.
know what
You
to
know,
do.
there had to be one big goddamn beauty. It's always a pretty little something messy. You see what I mean? Tay?
Give me something else.
It's always a little baddie one. I got my hand up, Mr. Swaz. Got beauty, but you know I feel different about you. You know how I feel about you. It's different. It's different.
Oh,
yo,
Fake, what are you saying?
yo,
I'm
if
saying
you
Shalom QV.
What does that mean?
He's just saying like hello.
On
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You know
a
what I'm
lot.
saying? In Hebrew, that's what we.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, beauty.
Nice.
Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Shabash,
Mm-hmm.
Boca told me good morning. Boca told
Okay.
means good morning in Hebrew and stuff like that. So
Very
Beauty went
nice.
through.
this is what we rocking with.
He was the new face. It's a tight.
Mm-hmm.
Tapping into my roots,
got
you know.
Mm-hmm.
22. Like
Absolutely,
it's
Pig.
like you might as well just rock with yourself in this 22.
Yeah, like people gonna let you down. So like before you came up here, I was telling them that we just can't put our expectations on others because everybody think different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't expect you to if I'm gonna lend you some money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna run off with your money. I'm gonna pay you back. I can't really put that. I can't expect you to do that because we come from a different walk of life. We're different. You know what I'm saying? Even though
Right.
that's what I really expect, but I also expect not to get paid back too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's just like putting expectations on people. And a lot of times the expectations ain't even unrealistic, but it is what it is. Like people will let you down all the time, and that's just the way the world works. If you're not doing what they tell you to do or what they agree with, it's a problem. Just like for instance, just like the Trump shit. Like not everybody fuck with Trump. But if I do, I'm like Uncle Tom or this or that or that or this. I'm gonna
Mm.
continue to be who I am as a person. I'm gonna continue to
Yeah.
be the God fearing man that I am. I'm gonna continue to be that. You know what I'm saying? You can call me all the names in the world, but we just agree to disagree. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah.
We just agree to disagree and keep it moving. You
And,
don't have to like make a whole live about the shit and
Hey, QV.
just what I'm saying, and making topics on this shit
Right.
and
QV act
just
like she don't see Tay Tay up here. Like the fuck? Say good
yeah,
morning, bitch. Stop
QV,
playing
Uh,
with me before I come
Q,
over there and slap you inside your forehead.
QV,
they don't even know.
QV.
QV, don't get yourself in trouble.
yeah, but like you said, it's all about respect. That's all. Like it's not hard. It's really not hard.
For some people, it is.
Right. I can. Me and Tay Tay can have a conversation and we can respectfully disagree. That
Mhm.
don't mean I don't like her less or love her less or
Right.
whatever. We
Mhm.
still got love for each other, regardless on what our views are. And
Absolutely.
that's how we need to start looking at shit. Like nobody's not gonna do what you want them to do every single time. Like,
Mhm.
you know, I
Yeah.
don't have any kids, so I don't plan on treating people like they my kids. So
Mhm.
that's just what it is.
I
For me,
Oh,
man.
I can't do that.
this might have
either.
made, right? Maybe it is the fact that people get used to, because people spend so much time parenting
Mm.
that
Mm.
maybe it's an
Uh,
extent of that. Because I got a lot of people entitled to my shit, ain't did much for it though.
yeah.
But why would you want more? Why would you want more kids on top of the kids that you have already? That's too much.
Yeah, that's how I felt yesterday. Oh, yo, if y'all would have heard it,
I heard.
I'm about to play that shit back. Yo, Swaz, Swaz, Swaz. Yo, I'm like, yo, what?
What?
Swaz, but Swaz. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
That
This
your
is what
kids. Let's sound like your kids, right?
my two sons be just like that. But dad, hold on, let me say it first. Dad,
Hey,
let me get it. Hold on, dad. No, let me
hey,
say it first.
Mm.
hey, Swaz, since I've been on this platform,
Mm-mm-mm.
I've seen you get attacked numerous amount of time. Either you supporting the wrong person, or you're not so called, you're a pimp so called. And the crazy thing is, the space that you create for the men and women, more so for the women, it's a safe place for them. It's a safe
Mm.
haven. This is a safe haven.
Mm.
Now, how can you be XYZ if your lives are like safe haven for women, or you know what I'm saying? Or you catering
yeah.
to
But
a
but
certain demographic?
wait a
So
minute.
like,
I never said that though. They created it for themselves here.
exactly, bro. Exactly. So
And,
if Swaz doing something, we gotta take it, put some put some sauce on it, lettuce and tomatoes, some extra
yeah.
grilled onions, some extra cheese.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We gotta make it a quadruple whopper, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
they want
With all the you know what I'm saying?
motherfucker, and we just gonna be here just wasting life away. I,
Mm.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Like,
Unfortunately.
right.
I'm like, damn.
I got purpose, so like you can't see the problem once a person finds purpose, they don't have time to reach back. Like I understand,
Mm-hmm.
I understand you don't want to be around me, and I get it. That's cool, right?
Right.
But don't expect for me to change up for you, because I would never expect
Yeah.
you to change for me. Only way that would happen is if I was putting something in you.
Yeah.
Mm. Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
gotta worry about
Yeah.
you changing. It's gonna happen.
Relations. Relations.
Yes. Once you apply the pole vault, then shit happens. But don't
Yeah.
like, come on, y'all. We all cool. I'm cool with people. Everybody know that. Anybody know they could reach out to me, call me, we kick it. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna disrespect you. Everybody know I'm not going. You know how I move. But
It's a,
don't act like you control me, because that shit.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like, come on.
It's crazy. It's crazy how when I'm around but really not around, I get to hear the bullshit, you know what I'm saying, about Swaz or about this person or about
Mm.
that
yeah.
person. Like it just seemed like I'm always walking into a fucking shit show and not even knowing like why I stepped in.
Going
It was the reason why I stepped in here. Like it was a reason. I gotta
Mhm.
defend somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Hey Q. Good
I don't
I
morning.
care no more. Just let that shit go. Just let him talk.
I
Mm.
don't like when people put other people in the same category. That bugs
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
That
Yeah.
like, bro, like,
Beauty, how every time I think every time Beauty comes on this live, she's seeing me. So I'm gonna be real with you. I think every time she's probably coming to this live, somebody has been saying, "Yo, so why you did this thing? Why you did?"
Mm-mm.
Listen,
Mm.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I'm chilling. What the fuck? I don't do that. Do I have to put a disclaimer? The views
Hey Jamal. Good morning.
of others are not mine.
Morning, all. What's good, man?
good morning.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do a disclaimer, man. The fuck?
Not a disclaimer.
I have to add a disclaimer.
Oh man.
And some of y'all motherfuckers, I shouldn't even be following anyway, because a lot of y'all motherfuckers got toxic energy.
Yeah.
Mm,
And motherfuckers that don't really follow me, I'm unfollowing y'all. I'm sorry,
mhm,
but this is how I'm rocking these days.
mhm,
And I'm going to stay in my lane. You know what
mhm.
I'm
So,
saying? I'm going to stay in my lane. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And guess what? I don't want you coming over here in my lane. You stay over there. Like,
Mhm.
how
uh,
about we do that? How about we do that?
don't look,
1.4
Yeah.
billion every day.
don't look at my stories. None of
None of
Listen,
that
Mhm.
shit. Like,
You know, good
1.4
morning.
billion people are on Instagram every single day.
keep the same.
What?
Go find another one. You don't like me. It's easy.
Mhm.
1.4
right.
billion. 1.4
Mhm.
billion. Y'all think I'm waiting? 1.4
Mhm.
billion? I just want 1%, y'all. Leave me
Right.
alone.
That's it.
Mhm.
That's
See,
it. That's all.
That's it. That's all, babe. I don't want nothing. Am I
Mhm.
wrong for asking for my motherfucking whatever that is?
Nope.
Mm.
a lot of people say
Nope.
they
Mhm.
want to, instead of trying to share the pie, they want the pie their whole self, and not realizing that what Biggie said, you just causing more problems being selfish.
What I
Right.
tell you the other day, Tay, that one of the things that I fear most is getting involved with a woman who stops me from being able to help others, right?
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
I, mm,
Then I
yeah.
tell you this,
Mhm.
even in my friendships, I have to be concerned with this.
Mm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that yeah,
There's people that want to take me away from everyone. They just want me all for themselves. And
Yeah.
the only people that have me all to themselves are my sons. The
Mhm.
only ones.
Right.
Maybe if a woman were to come in my life and I marry her, yes, of course.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
If I marry a woman, of
Mhm.
course, you become me. We're one flesh at that point. But I
right,
can't allow anyone to come into my life and just take me off of course. I can't do it. I've been doing it this long.
yeah,
Like I only got this phase. Like I think of life in phases. I'm on phase 3. I might not hit phase 4. Phase 4 is 80 to 100. I might not
yeah,
get there. I'm on phase 3 right now. I don't have time to wait. I
Mhm.
can't be sitting here stopping and starting for people. You understand? Either you understand me, respect me, and appreciate me, or you don't. Simple.
Mm.
yeah.
Simple.
I've been wanting to put my bed in, but
Mhm.
Simple. I don't know what else to do, man.
don't let that go over your head, Tay.
My,
Mhm.
if you a person change you from who
Mm.
you are, that person is not the one for you. Period.
Mhm.
If
Hmm?
you
If
feel
you
yourself changing, that's not the person for you.
Mhm.
You should
could,
always be yourself, no matter what situation, no matter what it is. You should be able to be yourself.
Period.
and look,
And
and can I piggyback off that? If you do not have a spiritual connection, what are we doing here?
what are we doing?
What are we doing here? How can we uplift each other? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if our spirits are not aligned and connected, we wasted our time.
Man, whoever called Mac in here earlier to come listen to me tell y'all that y'all should had enough of talk about
I
small.
peeped that. I peeped that.
Let me
I
tell y'all, whoever did that shit,
that's crazy.
whoever did that shit, it don't matter. She know that shit corny. She sound corny as she talk.
That's
She feel corny as she's saying.
crazy.
Trust
You
me.
know,
Not what she say? She said you rang.
Because somebody freaking really went and told her like
That's
this shit
crazy.
should be on some corny shit. Fuck.
Hmm
It's not that
sometimes
I'm
some
hiding
people,
it. It's like it's just corny to me because there's nobody even in here. So it's got to be a wire. Like Mac.
yeah,
I
So
don't
this what
know.
happened. I'm over here talking, and I'm like, I'm feeling like everybody's attacking me for fucking switching directions every 5 minutes, right? Because that's the fuck I like to do. I like to change shit,
Mhm.
hmm
right?
Mhm.
So everybody mad at me, right? Nobody complains when y'all small dick mattering for the last fucking 127 days. No one's saying anything,
hmm
right? Y'all fucking come on my live with that shit, I don't say nothing. Y'all go to y'all lives with that shit, I don't say nothing. I'm feeling like this shit is a little played the fuck out myself, right? But if that's what y'all want to do, y'all want to talk about small dicks until y'all fucking turn blue in the face, go ahead. Go ahead. right? But don't come over here and get mad when I flip the fucking script. Pause. I hate that name. When I fucking change direction,
He said pause.
Change
Pause.
direction. Switch. It's like, nah, I'm playing.
Pause.
right? Don't get mad at
Don't
me.
let that fly. Hey, look, don't let that fly
I'm
over
not
your
mad
head.
at you, Matt. Did I just say I was mad at you? What did I just say,
Hey,
girl?
Mac, ain't nobody mad at you, lady.
I just said I don't feel like it's right
What's
that
up,
y'all can sit
Immaculate?
here and talk about small dicks for the last 97 days. Nobody fucking confront y'all. No one say anything. No one fucking care, right? Y'all act like that's some sort of positive fucking. If that's positive to y'all added positivity to the world. Fine, cool. Right? If I want to do what the fuck I want to do, the second I go in another direction, it's like, oh, Swaz, oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh, man, fuck, what? What? That shit don't make no sense. I'll never stop y'all from getting y'all shot on. Y'all want to talk about fucking y'all? Yo, my life could be going in a whole nother direction. Y'all come up here and talk about that shit. I don't do nothing. I let y'all rock. But then y'all can. Then when I want to rock, it's like, oh, Swaz, I can't believe you would have this person up here. Oh, come on, yo, come on, man. That's fucking foul, yo.
Mac wanna get added.
You said who want to get at?
Matt told us you want to add it. Hold on.
Mac.
Oh, I
I'm
could jump back so he
yeah.
could get.
All right, cool. Des,
Mike, good morning. Leo.
Leo.
Stay tapped in.
Leonardo DiCaprio. The
That they
black
still
version.
do that. I'm crying. Nino. Nino, just hit me in my DMs. I got you.
Hey, look, and the whole time,
Tyrone,
speaking
what are you
about him,
talking about? We not talking about that. That's not the
hey,
topic.
Tay Tay,
Discussion
speaking about your
is
DMs,
9 inches
you,
considered small. How can that be
Santana.
small?
Good morning.
hey,
I'm crying.
Yo.
hey, Tay Tay, I wanted to say something real quick. Speaking of your DMs, you ain't even peeped that pic
Wait,
that
what
I
pic?
sent you a while back. Yeah, you weren't even paying attention.
Who?
Oh, shit.
It's
I gotta
all
dig
good
in my
though.
archives. Damn it.
You archive me? Damn.
No, no, not like
Archive.
that. No,
Nigga,
no,
archive. Hey, y'all, I
no,
got
Between
archive
the
me. She
general
no.
archived
box.
It's
me.
probably like, in the bottom. That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Not
This is
like
around like
that, but like,
August.
oh my God.
This is around like August, early August.
Oh yeah, it's definitely in the bottom. Yeah.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
once you hear
So
my
do you
phone going
understand why
off,
I flew the kite to you now, Matt?
those are DMs.
Okay,
Okay,
so
baby.
good morning everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Emac.
morning. How's everybody? Good,
Oh, we
Good,
okay.
chilling.
fantastic.
Had good
And
breakfast, you know.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
good.
Smoking some
You
good
see,
Mhm.
weed. You know
see
what I
the
mean?
Yep,
title,
yep.
accountability, and the word of the day is entitlement.
Okay, so hold up. Let's back it up a little bit. Swazi. I don't know what's going on.
How you start like that, Evac?
I don't know what's going on, and small dicks matter. We should not be included in this
I'm
in this
crying.
whatever's going on. But however, on, on a serious note, right? Small dicks matter. That joke was a feed off of your no box or bad box
Explained
talk.
this already, and it's fine. It's cool. Nobody
Okay,
knocking that shit. Nobody knocking it.
okay. So I don't really know. I usually be the one to start the whole SDM type thing. Um,
But Matt, have I ever stopped you from doing what you wanted to do? With when you go in that direction, do I ever put like, yo, chill, don't do that here? Do I do that?
no, 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 you have not. You've been a very
No,
good supporter of the
no.
SDM
I let that shit
coalition.
rock because that's something y'all messing with. That's what y'all want to play with. Why when I'm doing something different with Zeus, why do I become the public enemy number one? Why? Explain.
Okay, so sometimes, what did you do different with Zeus?
Like,
Because last time I checked, you was all for his campaign.
literally, I had no problem when y'all originally started that shit. I'm like, I'll be an ambassador for that shit. Like, I don't mind. Like, boom. That's how I am. Like, that's how I play, right? Because I'm like, all right, cool. I see y'all may kick some dust up with this. Like, all right, I'll be a part of it. Cool, right? Shit was kind of like, we had our situation. I fell back, right? Y'all still
Hmm.
going with it. Cool. I link Zeus, right? Regular conversations. I already say, oh, you know what? I'm intrigued by this brother because a lot of shit that that I'm expecting him to do, he's doing something differently. So it intrigued me, right? So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's it. I'm fucking going to the school of Zeus. Stop me. I'm chilling, Zeus riding, right? I don't mean I'm not riding with you. I just want to know what's good with Zeus. Why? Because Zeus is here, right? Once in a while. He ain't here now. He wasn't, like, he's not always here. Like, we can't act like that. Why, when he comes up here, is it such a big ass fucking issue for y'all?
Okay, so I think where the issue, the problem lies is it's not entitlement, right? It's more like loyalty. And I'm saying this because I've with the these last couple of months I've been dealing with a lot, right? When it comes to that. So if someone is disrespecting another individual that you rock with, um, at times it will come across as if like you don't care. So that's where people will sit there and be like, well, damn, I thought you was rocking with me, and this individual is having a field day with me, and you're not even when you gonna, like the whole slick thing. Okay, I'll take myself. I felt some sort of way. Because I'm like, damn, this nigga done called us all type of names, done said all this, and you're having a conversation with him like it's nothing. So if you want to call that entitlement, that's what you prefer. But I don't think that's entitlement. I think that's just me feeling like, damn, that's supposed to be my brother. Like, come on now. I think we built something here, and now like this man totally disrespected to the 30th power, and he's being held on a pedestal like he didn't do anything. So that's where the lines get crossed. You're free to do what you want to do because this is your platform. Yes.
Go ahead.
You do what you want to do, how you want to do it. But along with that, people are going to feel a certain way if they have rocked with you for a long time, or they've been like they expect certain things from you. And I'm only saying it from experience. Like, certain people expected certain things from me, and I didn't come through, and I got called out on my bullshit. So I don't know if that makes sense or not to you, but
It makes sense, but like you said, it is doused in entitlement. Um, I feel where y'all coming from, but this is also a platform. Um, I understand we've been rocking with each other. I'm loyal, sometimes to a fault, right? Sometimes I hold on to things too long. I've been told this a lot, and sometimes I just gotta let shit go. And I respect where y'all coming from. I do. I truly do. But I can't be boxed in. And if that means you coming up on a live that's made for entertainment purposes and entertaining the people when you feel offended, I understand that, right? But you have an option. We all do. You can hit the X. You can X me. You can block me. All that shit. Y'all got all of those options, right? But to take the crowd and try and turn it against me, it's weird.
But
But
who did that though? See, I'm lost. I wasn't in the live last night, so I'm kind of lost as to.
I'm not trying to regurgitate all the bullshit.
Oh, okay,
Just
that's
know,
fine.
just know that it was a lot of weirdness. It was a lot of lack of accountability. I don't mind being accountable for the part I played. Did I produce the show to be entertaining? I did. Yes. I knew what I was doing. Was I completely tapped in like I should have been? I was not. Right? But when I did tap in and try to get involved and understand what was going on, I felt like what was said was beyond normal. Simple. Like, we could fucking argue, fights, bitch, hoe, all that shit. Like, shit happens, right? But what was
Hmm.
said was above normal. And instead of taking some accountability for what was said as usual, the host is blamed. I became the person. Oh, da 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 da. But let's be real. When that person came up onto the live, somebody decided to press the button. I didn't press it for them. Get me? I didn't press it for you to come up here. So once you decided, okay, I want to engage, I can't like this shit right here, like y'all going back and forth. You want me to sit there and constantly protect you, that shit's gonna look weird. That's gonna look
No,
because you're
I
having a conversation with another person, and now what's happening is y'all are all attributing his ideas to me. Now you're connecting me to him. Like what? Like that's
so
him. And he gonna take that shit.
and
And when y'all do 15 other lives, don't nobody say, oh, don't nobody's after y'all do the lives to start taking that shit away from here, right? Y'all can't come back to me and be like, oh my God, Zeus everywhere. Yo, y'all putting them on there.
Hey, y'all bringing his name up every live. It's
Y'all
like,
putting them on there.
every time I come in the live, it's Mo Zeus. I'm like, damn,
well, let
y'all
me tell
leave
you something.
leave
Hold on,
that
hold on,
man
hold on, hold
alone,
on.
man. He
Sir,
be in the chats just
Bates,
listening to y'all
Bates.
too and laughing.
Let me tell you something. He's
It's
great.
cool.
I used him for content, okay? Because I have my own thing that I'm doing. So that's number one. Because I peeped game when I first had my interaction with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew where I was heading and what I was trying to accomplish and what I was doing. And you know, you see here, I can talk like a human being, but the last couple of days I've been coming up here on BT. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I understand where you're coming from, but I think I don't know what you want anybody to take accountability for. Again, because I wasn't here for the situation. Okay, so let me make that clear. I don't know the ins and outs of it. Nobody said anything to me like about it. So, but I do know that accountability is very important. But
I'm consistently accountable for my actions. Consistently. Anyone that knows me knows I'll be the first one. Y'all I fucked up here.
not
Fucked up there.
all
Fucked
content
this.
is good content. Okay, I learned that.
But says who exactly? And who is the
Okay,
person that
well,
is in control of said
Who's
content?
the content person?
Whose content
no,
is it? Is it
it's
your
but hold
content?
on,
Wait. No. Whose content is it at the end of the day? Whose is it?
it's your content.
It ain't even mine. The fuck is we
That's
talking
just
about?
my
It's
opinion
Instagram's
because
content.
you can
It ain't even
say,
mine. It ain't even
oh,
mine.
I mean, because it's your platform.
It ain't
So why
even mine.
not
But it's
own
not
it?
at the end of the day, it ain't even my content. I don't even get that gassed up in my mind. It ain't
It's
even
not
mine.
even about
At
being
any given
gassed
day,
up,
Instagram could turn the fucking water right off. Whatever.
right?
It's
But
not even mine.
it's not being gassed up. It's just your platform. Every morning, something speeds up the process. I should say, right? That's what happens. That's your content. That's what I'm known for being mixy. And so that's not always a good thing either because it could go either way. So if you allow somebody, and it looks kind of weird, okay, and I'm only talking for myself because I've been through this, especially with you, right? So it from the naked eye, and the person that's watching us on a consistent basis say, well, damn, this man is up here disrespecting this woman. And the individual that usually rocks with her all the time is not saying anything. Wow. So what type of relationship do they have? Now, do we care about what people think? No. But if if this is,
All
you
right.
don't care about
So
the
look,
views, fine.
all right, we're gonna flip that. So what if the men were coming at me like, yo, Swaz, you consistently provide an atmosphere for women to talk crazy about men, talk wild about us, right? Could they feel the same way too, Matt?
Yeah.
All right. I play the middle. Next. Simple. You
So
see?
you just
Do
to
you
stay
see? Do
safe.
you see what you just said? You could come up here and talk about a man any old kind of way you want, right? Can you? Be honest. Be honest. If there was a man right here
You
and you
do
wanted
listen.
if
You
there was
do leave
Mac,
that door
Mac, if there
open.
was a man up here and you wanted to emasculate him, would I stop you?
No, you wouldn't.
So why the fuck should I stop a man?
But if I,
Uh-huh.
right?
See? You see? You in the
Listen,
corner,
hold
man. You
on.
can't. You can't come out the corner with that
If
because if I'm willing to let you do it, then why the fuck would I not be willing to let somebody else? If someone else is using their shit, right? They're doing their shit, whatever their play is. Like your play is sometimes you want to show a man who's in control, right? That's your play, right? That's your play. Somebody could attribute that and say, yo, damn, Swaz is weak. He letting him play out another man. Like, hello? But you think I give a fuck? What you think if I'm weak? Really? Why would I care? Why would I care? It's a fucking entertainment. If you're up there taking a dude and putting him through some bullshit and he willing to let you go through that, if he willing to do it, he got an X button. That ain't got an X, he got a power button, all types of shit he could press. And he letting you do it, I'ma stop it? No, I'm not stopping it. You got every right to
when
walk away from a
anybody,
conversation.
hold on. When anybody ever came at you, I've always, let's take that Relly situation, right? I was in the comments going in. Not everybody's going to be like that with me, like me. You understand?
Yo,
Because you know,
but we're talking the entertainment side. We talking about somebody taking some shit and turning it real. We talking about some entertainment shit. And Mac, you knew you had to play that role because you created it for me. I didn't even know the girl. So you like that, Mac. How are you going to compare a whole? I'm talking about when we up here content, just content is happening, right? And you being Mac, I don't stop you from being Mac, but it's offensive to other men that rock with me. They don't gotta tell me, but I know. The fuck? I know. But y'all I can't allow you to offend men, and then on the flip side, I don't have like what? Think about what you're saying. Just think about it.
because it's not a direct, the disrespect isn't a direct, it's like, I'm like, if I say something to, out of pocket to, what's his name down there? Baked. It would be a direct disrespect to him. If it's just in general, then fine, that's just right. You shouldn't say anything. But if it's direct to hey, Nurse Tay, you suck dick, like a white girl or some crazy shit, and she gets upset, like
And I
that's
probably
directly
do.
to, well, we know you don't,
I
but
probably do.
White girl,
right,
you
you
dumb.
understand, but
Stop it,
it's a
man.
direct
Stop
disrespect.
it.
It's a direct disrespect. If we're
Mm.
talking in general, that's one thing. But if you directly insulting someone, it's a problem. I know somebody that was on my live directly insulting someone. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. That's not, no, no. If you, that's when I say small dicks matter, it's general
Mac,
to
that
the
is not
to the
true.
man, to the man.
Listen, there's times mid conversation, y'all will turn a man's dick small. Literally. Y'all will literally turn it like whatever he's saying. Oh, you know what? This is giving me this energy. This is small dick energy. And y'all go into y'all whole diatribe and start playing them out. Like, what is you talking? Like, who you talking? Like, I watch y'all play the game all the time. It's just nobody's got angry enough to really call y'all out on it. No man has ever said, no, what the fuck is y'all, who y'all think? Nobody's done it. So y'all just keep
Hold
playing it
on,
and playing
that's
it and
not
playing it.
true.
But the second the dude is doing it, right, now that Zeus is running the same game on the opposite direction, right, you calling women out, that's because it's true. What
Hold
y'all
on.
talking about, wait, what y'all talking about is true. There are small dick men out there. That's true. There probably is an energy that's attached to them. That's probably true, right? Just like there's people on the other end, like when homeboy's talking his shit, there's some women that shit is true about too. Yes.
I always make it clear that with SDM, it's not about the size. It's about the energy. And women too can have that type of energy. So there's no, it's both ways. But people, because of they hear the small dicks, they automatically think that it's just towards men. No, we're not even I'm not even talking about the size. I'm not even thinking. I don't give a shit, because you can have a big cock and still don't know what to do with it.
Mac, but you know what I'm saying. You utilize
Listen,
it,
I get it,
you
but
know how to use it to defend yourselves and freaking court. Like y'all battle with it. Like y'all use it in battle. Stop. You know what I'm saying.
and
Y'all
we
use it
do
in
get.
battle.
I get a lot of backlash from that. I get a lot of backlash from.
Hold on, Beck. I don't know what
Yes,
Leo talking about. Give me 1 second, bro. Because
so
Leo normally don't
it's
ask
a
no
problem
something gotta be.
of us, because you know what, that man said something. He said point A, point B, point C, and this is what you get in immaculate.
Morning.
Good morning.
Some people just gonna take things how they want to take it because that's just them. I could have got offended.
Swaz,
Yo.
I just wanted to say, I've always said, a lot of people do come on IG with emotions and feelings for some odd reason. I don't know why. And I have to admit, I think you're right, that basically it is only a platform. Nobody really has to be here if they don't want to be there. But I always say to people, man, if you come in on IG with emotions and feelings, then it ain't the platform for you, because at the end of the day, there's so much people on here that you're never gonna know. Anything can kick off at any time, and I do believe. I mean, that's for somebody to actually personally experience for themselves, anyway. And you see that term that you use, taking accountability. I think accountability is the people that actually decide to go on the live.
Thank you.
You can't take accountability for somebody else. That's not going to happen, right? So at the end of the day, right, if, like, for example, like the same topic you're talking about, right, naturally, there's a lot of guys out there who will shout women down anyway, whether we like it or not. It's never going to stop. It ain't never going to change. It's always going to be there. So if somebody does go, okay, like for example, yesterday was a good example, right? Because there was a few different lives all on the same topic. And I ain't gonna lie, I mean, even if I don't, because don't get it twisted, right? I'm gonna tell you this now. Yes, I hear guys bashing women on a regular basis, yeah? And I don't agree to some of the stuff they talk anyway, so it's neither here nor there. And I will put my little 1 pence in, because at the end of the day, me personally, I always just like to be on the woman's side anyway. So you're not good when it comes to me. But that's just my own personal bias, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Yeah. But I will say to a lot of people that come on a live, because I've noticed just lately, a lot of people that were close are at each other's throats, and that's quite a few people across the board, right? And I just think that sometimes if you let your emotions and your feelings get carried away on something that is only supposed to be entertainment, that's when it starts becoming a problem, because now you've made it a part of your life that was never a part of your life before IG came. But because some people are dependent on this now, right? It's like a drug. Can't stay off it. I love IG because you know what it is? While I'm working, I've got entertainment to pass the time. So there's no feelings or emotions attached to this thing. It doesn't matter what happens, whoever says what and who doesn't. Do you know what? When this phone shuts off, it was as if it was never there. And I think that is where you cannot control how other people react to whatever topic or conversation comes up. And another thing, you can't exactly stick up for somebody else as well, because sometimes when people do come on live, sometimes you want people to be able to hold their own and say, well, guess what? This is how I think it is. And that's all there is to it. There is no blame to pass on somebody else who actually owns that platform anyway, because I had something very similar on my life with Polly and someone else, and I never expected it to go wrong, but it went wrong. And I had no control over it whatsoever. But it looked like I instigated a problem, whereas I didn't. It was just a genuine live, having some fun, and then it just kicked off. And the funniest thing was, the two people didn't even know each other, but they just went for each other anyway. And that's where things can fall down, and there's no control over that. So, to be honest, nobody has to kick themselves on here, really, because you can't be responsible for who decides to come on your life. And if somebody wants to come on your life, it's at their own peril, because that is what it's all about. When you walk down the road, you can't tell someone not to run you over. If they run you over, you get run over. There's nothing you can do about it. It's happened. End of.
I totally agree with you, okay? As the host, you're automatically by default the issue, period. No matter what it is. That's just part of this game.
Yeah, of course it is. Definitely. Listen,
just
I
part
was
of
on the
this
live.
game.
The person's looking for a way out. They're looking for a way out of the problem. So it's like, all right, the easiest thing I could do, I'll give you a prime example. Look. No, let me give you a prime example. So you had the situation between Lynn and Zeus on the live, right? And whatever transpired, there were different points that were mentioned by Zeus. We were having a debate. All she had to do was pick one point, right? Just pick one point, and let's debate that point, whatever that was, right? She couldn't do it. I mentioned the fact that, listen, Lynn, I just need you to pick out a point, right? This is how I'm trying to save people sometimes, right? Like, I then stop the argument and say, yo, Lynn, I need you to pick a point. Like, you understand? Like, right now, like, this is the time. Like, boom. Because I know right now, if she can get to a point, well, the actual debate will continue. It'll make sense, right? She couldn't do it. And then instead of her saying, like, damn, Swaz tried to put an opening right there, tried to put, like, boom, no. In her mind, I threw under the bus, right? But guess what? That's what happens when you try and help people. Sometimes you think you're helping them, you're hurting them, right? So sometimes I just fall back. Help yourself.
I hear that.
With that Lynn situation,
help yourself.
Lynn, right? She wasn't, first of all, okay, her point was the delivery. That was it. She didn't care.
That wasn't listen, she had beaten that point to death. Got it. The delivery. Now, what did he say that you had a problem with?
And she said it.
No, she did not.
Yes, she did.
She did not. And see, instead of you holding her accountable, you would rather go into the delusion with her. No, she did not. She repeated herself 3 separate occasions about delivery. She tried to change the way she said delivery, but at the end of the day, it was delivery. And I said, Lynn, I just need you to choose a point, right? If you could choose a point, we can continue the dialogue. No, she couldn't choose one.
Okay, so here, let me bring this little out, right? She talked about him insulting the insults, right? That was her way. Now, what I realized about Lynn and the way she talks, she has a long dialogue. Y'all already had it in your minds that, wait, these women, they have, low attention spans. So and you've said this previously on a different live months ago, where we can't just get to the point. She was leading her way up to what you was asking for, but she wasn't doing it fast enough for you.
She did it.
That's why you were saying, hey, you still didn't get to the point. She told you that. She's like, Max, give me a chance to get to the point.
She re-delivered it so many times, right? That eventually y'all just realized, y'all gave her that as the point, when that was never the point. The whole thing is we had understood that he had a problem with the delivery. We wanted to understand what he was saying that she took problem with. What was the issue? What did he say that you don't like? That's what we were trying to do, Matt. But
she made it clear that she agreed with him. So there was nothing to debate.
No, she
The
had
only
points of
thing,
That's not true. She had points of contention. She just was just too busy. She did not have those things at that moment. And that's what would have continued the dialogue. Because we knew that the delivery was off. Because she had said it consistently. We got that. Like, you can't get mad at me for asking her to come up with a point, and we're on the live, and there's people listening to it live, and you've repeated yourself multiple times. What did I do wrong?
because it was like you put her on the spot.
No, you already put yourself on the spot when you repeated it
Yeah,
3
she's already.
times.
Yeah, Imac, you know what?
Listen, I understand that. I understand that. However, some people ain't quick enough to just rebound that fast.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
She doesn't do that. She's not a rebounder.
No, she's not. But remember, right? Don't get it twisted. Because I have spoken to Lynn, and she has got a very thick back. She's quite well versed. She has got a thick back. She can hold her own. The only difference is, and I get it. Listen, sometimes I come on there, I see her on there, and I think, oh my God, there's some people on here that are really and truly, at the end of the day, I don't think she's going to stick around for. But I just wait to see what happens, because obviously she knows when it's time for herself to head out and when it ain't, right? That's just how the lives go. I see that all the time. But to be honest, right, doesn't matter what happens, at the end of the day, the accountability will always be on the person who decides to get on that live at that time, period. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that presses that live button to go live, right?
I understand that.
But you see, Emac, let me just say, so I was just going to say, that thing with IG doesn't say, before you go on there, this is going to turn out to be, this can be quite, you get these things where it says it can be explicit if you're
That's
over
not
18.
what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Lynn, and I'm using Lynn, okay, as an example, because Lynn, the way she thinks, she has to be, there's certain conversations where I will sit here in the comments and I'll be listening to the whole live, right?
Yeah.
And when she had, it's more like a control thing. So when she has that, she feels that stability, she's able to say and come back as she needs to. I've seen the debates. She can do it. I think what happened was she felt she was put on blast or put on a spot, froze the hell up, and she stood on one thing instead of actually relaxing. She probably also felt like Swazi or even Zeus was putting pressure on her, and her thoughts wasn't even lining up with what she wanted to say.
She just basically wasn't ready. That's all it was.
She wasn't ready for that. She
right.
wasn't ready for that.
She just weren't ready. So it was a wrong time for her. That's all it was. She just wasn't ready.
And she just wasn't ready for it. And listen, I was just thinking about the same shit with myself. Like, Swazi will put me in a not in a situation, but we'll be debating about something, we'll be talking about something, and Swazi will be like, Immaculate. He'll ask me a question, and I can't think quick enough, because A, I know that how I think. B, I already know what I'm dealing with inside. And C, I'm like, oh hell no, this nigga got me looking crazy out here. But
exactly, you know when to. Obviously, sometimes we all know. Some of us know when to bite our tongue and just head out. Simple.
Head out. Sometimes I even say, they be like, "What? Damn, I need to say something."
Listen, let me tell you something. I saw someone come for Swaz yesterday, and I saw it, and Swaz, remember yesterday? And I turned around and I said to him, "What? Why would you go for Swaz anyway?" I could tell that's what he was doing, right? But guess what? At the end of the day, sometimes people will bring you up to set you up, right? That's just a known fact. And there are a whole pile of characters on here that sometimes will want you set up, because what they want is views. What they want is the pre-recordings afterwards, so they can send it around and get more people to join their live afterwards. That's how IG works. But, and believe it or not, excuse my French, but there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers on it, right, that love the fuckery. They need some bit of negativity to keep them going throughout the day, right? And that's the bottom line. It ain't never going to be any different. It's never, ever going to change, right? So at the end of the day, unless IG decide to start advertising the fact that if you're carrying feelings and emotions on IG, don't come on it. It's as simple as that, because there are some people that do not belong on here, but there are people that you will see on here so regular, right? Like myself, because I find it a laugh, right? It's very interesting because there's so many different characters, and all them characters under one roof is gonna clash at some point down the road anyway. So there will always be clashes, right? If somebody wants to get on here and act like a pluck, then that's down to them. No one's asked them to come on there and start playing up. And to be honest, we're all adult enough to be able to press that button and say, you know what, I don't need to go back on here. Just drop the phone, leave live alone. If you can't.
Right, in the perfect world, but every live is not the same.
No, it's not. That's what I just said.
You take your risk when you come up here.
Yeah, that's right.
Period, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, exactly. People will clash. People will have arguments. There will be differences.
There
anyway,
is. But the difference between your lives, and this is no disrespect to you or anybody else, the difference between your lives, Swazi lives, my lives, Nurse Tay's lives, is we have a certain, I'm sorry, email came through, a certain group of people that have been rocking with us for so long. So this IG world is very cliquey.
Oh, cliquey, yes. I totally agree. I totally agree with you. Listen, I've been on a few of them. I've been on a few of them cliquey lives.
When, you know, not to, you know, say this, but same thing when, you know, somebody felt like I was trying to, you know, step on their toes. You understand what I'm saying? And they felt like the other person wasn't, you know, saying, hey, you are, or defending them. That's it. That's where the whole issue come in. So we can be sitting here talking like with Zeus. I know with him, and because I peep game, right? Not everybody's going to peep the same fucking game that I peep. So I played along with it.
They're
now,
all going to look.
When the entertainment becomes disrespectful, because it changes.
Okay.
The entertainment, when it doesn't become, when it's not entertainment anymore, and you start doing direct insults, that's disrespectful. And if you rock with me, to me, it's like, okay, well, why? Okay, you just gonna let this person call me a whore? Like, oh, I'm an unfit mother, and you know I'm not an unfit mother. You sitting there laughing? That's not cool.
All right, well, check this out, right, Mac? Think about it, right? We all know Kirk, and we all know how Kirk talks online, period. He's got one way he talks. But you know what some guys don't realize on here, right? Kirk will want you to take that bait. But I can bet your bottom dollar in real life he ain't like that. And he knows that, and I know that. I bet he ain't really like that. It's just that people get taken because he brings them in. Simple as that. And it's a game. And some people play it very, very well. So when new women come up here on this live, right, and they're not used to being taught to a certain way, trust me, they're going to get it too. So at the end of the day, they need to know that the thing with life, if they don't learn it before they get on there, they'll learn it as they go along. And you see, after a period of time, if you get to know certain people on here, as bad as they might sound on the live, right? Most probably in real life, they ain't really like that. But then sometimes people want to put up a front and keep that front going. And the only difference is some people on here will be taken in. And it's as simple as that. And
Like
yes, it's not nice.
we're humans. We're not freaking robots. Everybody
Exactly.
has feelings.
Yeah, of course they do. I totally
Everybody
agree.
has feelings.
I totally agree with you, Imac. But the thing about it is, remember with the platform and watching entertainment, and when you watch movies and you start crying after watching a movie, knowing full well it's not real, right? That's how we get taken as human beings. It's a natural,
You take a risk
reaction.
with offending somebody. You take a risk of putting yourself in jeopardy. The things you say, yes, can affect you in the long run. It's
Right.
the
So
power of
you're
the tongue.
right. Exactly. So it depends
That's a
on.
risk.
Right, and if you're big enough to be able to jump in the kitchen and jump out, you're good. If you're not, you're going to get burned. And that's the bottom line. And you're not ever going to be able to protect anyone on IG for that anyway. So when it comes to that word at the top of Swazi's thing called accountability, it's for each individual that presses that button that has to take that accountability for coming in and going out. It ain't down to anybody, whoever's platform you jump on, because it's not down to them. Because at the end of the day, anyone can come on. Listen, I'm friends with a lot of people online, and there are a lot of some of them people that I am friends with. We do not see eye to eye when it comes to how they view women and what they think women should look like and blah blah blah. Excuse my French. I really do not give a fucking rat's ass about who likes what. From what I know, what I like, I know what I do, I know what I got to say, and it's my own personal opinion, and ain't nobody taking it away from me. So the thing about it is, it is good to come on here with a bit of confidence. If you ain't got none, stay the fuck away from IG, because it can take your whole, it can bring in a whole nightmare.
Let's take Danny for example. He disrespected Danny. This just came to my brain. He directly disrespected her, all based off of her, because she is her demeanor is very strong. You understand? I'm not gonna call her masculine because she's not masculine. All right, but he directly disrespected her. Now she could take it. She could take it. That's why Swazi came to us, because she could take it.
Right, exactly. And sometimes, and that's the good thing with Swaz, because Swaz actually sees things coming before they come sometimes. And I remember seeing Swaz cut a whole live, yeah, because he knew exactly where it was going to go, right? And he obviously knew there were some people in there who might take it wrong and it would get twisted. So you know what he did? He just cut the live, which I thought was a good thing to do, because obviously some people just do not belong under the same roof as other people. And that's just how it is. And I've done it as well. I've cut a live because I just know it's going to get twisted. And I know there's a couple of people in particular that are not going to be able to handle that live. So it's best I cut it real fast because they ain't used to that.
So look at the direct insult. Look, there's a direct insult here. She can't take if she get out of character, oh brittle ass. A direct insult.
But that's
now,
again,
Pause. So are you saying that every time someone flings an insult, I should stop?
No, I'm not saying that.
Yo, Mac,
that's not what I'm
there's 40 people in here, 30 people. Like, I
I'm
don't even read the comments for myself.
I'm not even Swazi.
Yeah, but the whole thing, listen, because what you're doing is you're trying to expand on your point, right? And the whole time it's attributed to me, right? Which is fine.
No, it's not. I'm talking in general. We're talking about the lives.
Someone just wrote that as a text in the live. That's what I think Emac was reading out.
No, but
right.
he's saying
I didn't
that's a prime
say
example
you.
of an insult. And I'm saying, yes, but people insult each other all day in the comment section. Should I call each one out? Is my point.
No, you shouldn't. Nobody's saying that.
Because I feel like when you put light on a
is,
comment,
if we're up here and he's directly insulting me, if Bar was up here and said that to me, right? Of course, I'm gonna do whatever it is I do. All right. Some people might be like, "Damn, Swazi, this man continues to disrespect me, and you don't say nothing."
Well, you know what? I do believe, I ain't gonna lie. I think Swaz holds a good damn life. Emac, you make the lives kind of strong too. And ain't good. Listen, you guys' lives are good, period. I like you guys' lives because you bring in the characters. And they're all different characters. And guess what? You are going to get motherfuckers in here, period. They ain't going nowhere. They're never going to go anywhere. And they're going to want to be in your life anyway because they like that shit.
Bambi, you are,
Yeah?
let me tell you something. I say horrible things every day, all right?
I don't think he's talking. Pam, are you talking about Emac? I don't think he's talking about.
Yeah, she's because I know Danny wasn't cammed up yesterday, was she?
I think she's talking about what happened yesterday with Zeus.
Oh, she's saying that yesterday Emac was saying horrible things.
Was it
But
Mac?
now it's basically what Bambi's saying is, yes, whatever you,
She
whatever.
was attacking me. Well, you
What
know
basically.
You could, Swazi, you could get her up here. I gotta take a call.
All right.
All right, love. Thank you. All right,
I don't
thank
know
you.
who she's referencing to.
Yeah, Swaz, that's just how it goes, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I read the room. I took advantage of that.
It swings and roundabouts.
Before I go in that
took
direction,
advantage
listen.
of that.
Who was here yesterday and heard what was being said to Zeus and the Zion and Zeus exchange? Who was here for that exchange?
I think I missed that, but I do know. I think a lot of people were still talking about that last night. Some people were hurt yesterday night because I heard.
Who was here for that exchange between Zion and Zeus?
Oh, because
ask Corbin. He's in here. He might know.
Cor, were you here? Bunny, you were here?
Corbin might know.
Bunny, can you please come up here for a second?
That girl ain't trying to. Let me tell you something about Boss Lady. Boss Lady does big boss shit. She ain't thinking twice about you, honey. Hey, Bunny baby.
Bunny.
Good morning.
Welcome to the lot. Up a long time. Hope you good. Blessed.
I know. Good morning.
How you feeling? First and foremost.
I'm wonderful. How y'all doing this morning?
Good.
Hi. Good morning.
I'm good.
Hi. Good morning.
I did. Mac wasn't here for the live yesterday, right?
I don't want nobody to save me. I stand on my own.
Wait, Mac. We ain't. Look, real quick. So, Bunny, I didn't hear exactly what was said at the time it was said, right? All I heard was, I don't know if you heard the whole thing. You would have heard when I got onto the live and then they were trying to explain it to me, right? Do you think what was said was uncalled for?
By which party?
By the female party.
Say it again.
Do you believe
by Zion?
Yeah. Do you believe that was uncalled for?
No.
All right. So, do you think that he said something that warranted that?
He was saying stuff all day that was warranting that. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. So you're saying it's a compilation. That's why.
I do believe it was a combination of the things he was saying yesterday. He was on one yesterday. Y'all don't think so?
Yeah, he was on one.
He on one every day.
No, yesterday was different though.
I got a few DMs about that because I was talking in the comments. Yeah, he was on one yesterday. So I do think it was warranted, and I do think it was a combination of emotions.
She said to him multiple times, because this was reiterated in the comment section, that he needed to be RAPE. Now I don't know how it was said exactly, but it was said multiple times. Now, would you agree or disagree that type of talk could cause problems for her, me?
I definitely think that will cause problems for everybody. I do.
All right. So, I hear where you're coming from. So you think that he deserved it, but we also understand that that shit could have blew up in everybody's face, right?
Yeah. Why
Say
keep
that again,
saying it?
Swaz. You said
Why
what?
keep saying it
Huh?
though?
Say that again. What'd you say?
I said it could have blew up in everyone's face. Like
Why'd you
all
say
of
that?
Me too,
why did
Danny.
she say that was my point. She's saying that it's a combination of the things that were being said throughout the day led her to do that. And this is why I also take accountability because I don't go live at night. I already know the energy is off. You understand?
Oh
So,
yeah.
Mm,
and
Night is totally
from the
different.
start of this, I've taken accountability for that. I don't go live at night because of that reason. So I stepped into someone else's shit, and yes, I started it. Let's be real, I started it. More accountability. Watch me work. This is what I want y'all to do, right? I started the live. I'm the one that started the initial engagements. But then as people moved on and shit, I'm thinking we're gonna have a normal conversation, right? To go that far with it, like and endanger everyone, like I think that's egregious in my point, from my perspective. Now I
hmm
understand everybody else where they coming from, they felt offended by him and all of that, but goddamn, like that's a little far.
So Zion said that, or he said that?
Yeah, she said it to him multiple times. And the wild part to me is somebody that was up here with her and who was normally triggered by that type of talk didn't stop her.
Didn't respond.
So then you would prefer to come at me and make me the reason instead of dealing with that shit that was said. I didn't say that shit.
Okay, so again, this is where because I don't know what he said. Because in order for her to say something that,
This is what it came down to on the live, from what I understood yesterday. They they said because he came into the live and took a shot at Angie by saying that, oh, you look older, right? And then I seen the comment below that he said you look older, and then when they like started engaging about that, right? He said no, because based on the way you talk, I thought you were like 26 or 30, right? Because you never came up. You wrote out the whole comment, right? And they just from there it was like okay, boom. Zion's up on the live. No, the live ended. I restart the live. I come up with Zion and Zeus, right? I leave Ange in the and she sends the request to come back up. She's like, oh, I'm ready now. Get me up, right? So I get up. I start fucking cooking and get on the phone doing what the fuck I'm doing. I come back to the live and shit just blew up. Like turned
Where
into
is Zion?
to all of this extra shit. And the whole point was it wasn't even the fact of what was said or not said, but then after that, everybody felt like, okay, they were entitled to say it. Cool, fine. Fuck my life. Fuck the fact that this shit was gonna blow up everything I worked in purpose and my fucking every morning at 7. Fuck me, right? Cool. Got it. Then follows with like I'm the fucking whole reason for it. Then I get a whole message about how I'm accountable for it. Cool. Took my accountability not one time like yo, my bad, yo. I could have might have like not did that shit there though. I might took that too far. No, 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 none of it. None of it. Right? Because everybody was just concerned with themselves at that point. And it's like, all right, cool, cool, cool. But even this morning, do you wake up and say you're accountable for any of that or no?
Well, I wouldn't say you still. I'm not going to say to you whether or not you feel you got to take accountability because
No, no, no,
that's
no,
got to
no, no,
be.
no, 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 Danny. Listen, Danny, I'm not in control of nobody's mouth, nor yours. This is what
I
I
don't
just
think
finished.
you the one that
Wait,
should
wait,
be
wait,
taking
wait, wait, wait,
accountability
wait, wait,
either.
wait, wait. No, I can't help to do so. I'm not in control of your mouth, Matt's mouth. When you come up here and you want to talk to a man a certain type of way, and I don't like the way I hear it, I don't feel it. I might contest with it, but I still allow you to do you, be you, handle you, right? However that is. Same thing with Matt. If she want to take shit in different directions and whatever she want, I let y'all do you. Stop. When someone else comes up here and they rocking, yo, they rocking. They rocking. I went back and listened to the live where you said he called you a bitch. He didn't call you a bitch. He didn't call you a bitch at all. So I don't know where that came from. I don't know. All I do know is that I'm dealing with people that got strong personalities, and you want me to tame them. That's not my job. I
No,
don't
it's
tame
not.
people.
It's not. Like I said again,
It's too many
IG not
people for
is
you to try to babysit. That's not your job.
IG is not that type
I'm
of
not
platform,
posting it.
man.
I'm not posting it
Yeah,
because that shit
it
is
ain't
it
that
makes
type
you
of
look bad.
platform.
It makes me look bad. I'm not interested.
See, that's
If
the
you
thing
missed it live, you missed it.
again, Swaz. Like I said, people roll on here with feelings and emotions, and you know the funniest thing is, there's one thing I do take into account. I always watch the days of the month, and I'll tell you why. There has been days when you might talk to someone really, really good, yeah, and you've been talking to them good for the whole week. But sometimes, right, the end of the month's coming, right, and there's a little switch, right, and you can't work out why. But I've been caught like that a few times and not realizing, you know what, sometimes people have their off days, and sometimes people have their off days for a period of time. So I do, I'm aware of that, but you're not going to know that anyway because that's their own personal thing. But yet they've still brought themselves onto live and come in at the wrong time, and it's always that. And the thing is, you'll go around in circles all day talking on the same thing. It ain't never gonna change. There aren't gonna be no changes because a lot of the people that are on there are stuck, set in their way of thinking, and that is it. If characters can't mix with other characters, you'll soon realise that when things start bouncing around on the platform, and that's all there is to it. So again, even with there's a few people who've just joined your live right now, and I see them commenting, and some of them are still commenting with feelings and emotions, and that's not it. If you are seriously bringing emotions and feelings, and I know, yes, we're all human, but you seriously are coming on IG with feelings and emotions, just try and understand that when things do come at you, if you can't handle it, get the fuck out. Simple.
Yeah, don't
Don't come
blame
back on
me.
there.
Don't blame the host, man. Don't blame
Yeah,
Yeah,
me.
if
just
you
don't
already
come
in
on
a
there.
pussy mood, don't come on the line.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. You can leave. Listen, I understand everybody. Yo, for the people that know I got love for them, it's different, right? I got love for you. But this is like playing basketball, right? Like you get crossed over, you're gonna have to get up. I might be all the way down court. You understand? For those that
yeah,
understand what I'm saying, you understand. Like like we. This is four different squares. Every square for themselves. This is like the fourth square. I always tell the fourth square. You always in danger of coming off the lot. You the last person up. You most likely the least engaged, right? So there's certain
Yeah.
shit like, and then I get people that get upset with me. Like I take them off the lot. Like you do understand that you
What
wouldn't be
upset
sitting
about?
here unless you were engaged. So it's my job to keep the people engaged. It's my job. Only
Okay,
thing that's to be doing as a host
but
Yeah.
what
You
I'm
said
is
come to
engaging
somebody
the
else's
audience.
live trying to tell them how to run their live anyway.
Bunny. Okay, we
exactly.
already know that the host gets the bad end of the stick anyway. Like, period.
Mhm.
Right now,
Yeah.
you know firsthand that with certain people, especially with the community, right, we're clicked up.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Leo. I'm gonna give her all her power. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll come. I'll come down
We're
anyway. I'm
clicked
gonna
up.
come down.
Yeah,
So
yeah. 'Cause
it's that.
you gonna use.
It's not so much of coming up
Zion here
here.
too.
Oh
Can
yeah,
you bring her
I
up?
ain't never. You know I don't never run. Just kick Leo out.
It's not so much of coming up here with emotions. We're clicked up.
Where's she at?
This is
Yeah,
this
we
is
are.
our this is our crew. You understand? So if you're sitting there, just like with the whole angels, and I say it all the time, yo, I'll be the one to take the bullets. Let me be the one to take the bullets. Let me be the one to take the bullets. Because I'm not gonna allow nobody. Because if we run together, we run together.
We kicked you out, Leo. You and I came to an agreement. Um,
So if there is a direct insult, I think at some point somebody has to. Again, like it's hard for anybody else to understand, because they not in like, their lives ain't like our lives where we're always together. So yes, there will be some sort of emotion.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
Young
morning.
lady,
Morning.
EMAC,
Um,
Swaz.
yes. Good morning, Zion. How are you?
I'm perfectly well, as always.
So I
Fantastic.
guess we caught the wire.
Yeah, and I want to say that, first of all, I don't try to control anybody's platform. You can do what you want.
I did not say
However,
that in
maybe,
regard to you. So,
well, I'm just putting it out there. If you said it or didn't say it, I don't try to control anybody's platform. You can do exactly what you want. This is your platform. However, maybe I'm old school when it comes to loyalty, and that's, I guess people want to say that, IG is not real and all that, but I have developed some real friendships from IG. I have met people from IG that I would consider people that maybe I would keep in contact for a long time. So I don't know if that's fake too or what. But maybe I come from an era where loyalty meant something, and maybe that's the problem that happened yesterday. Because as you recall, yesterday everything was cool. We was vibing, chilling, having a good time, great conversation. Then boom, the asshole enters the chat. The asshole enters the chat, and next thing you know, oh, it's all this being said. So, and I'm just like thinking to myself, wow, oh, she's like this with all men or black women. Check this out. This is what you shouldn't date, black women. And I'm just
Uh-huh.
thinking to myself, everybody on this panel has a black mother.
Uh-huh.
And so for it to be able to be cool for someone to spit a narrative like that, I was like, damn, that's crazy. And you just allowing this man to take over your platform to talk dog out. I mean, completely trash black women when clearly I know you have a black mother. Everybody has a black mother on this panel right now. So that was my issue. It wasn't no more or less um anything in regards to you having someone on your platform. You can have all the trash up here you want. This is your platform. But when people are riding for you and been riding for you, I don't know. I just come from that era of loyalty. Maybe I'm wrong for that. And if that is, I forgive me, I apologize, and I'll move on. Because like everybody was saying, you can press a button and keep moving. But I thought it meant something. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just dead wrong. And when I had brung that out and said something about it, I wasn't, mad. I'm just pointing out some shit. Like, whoa, sometimes we gotta check ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Um, the whole rape statement was me going in on him, as yet he was going in on us. As anybody that's up here, Danny knows very well, a lot of females that he's hit at and went at very, very well knows this man just digs at you. He digs at you. You know what I'm saying? So I dug on him. I was like, he like taking dick. Maybe he like taking dick in the form of where it's that pounding, where it's almost like rape. That's what I was saying. But he was talking over me very loud, getting louder and louder and louder and louder to make his point valid that, oh, this is black women. You see this black, he's just going in trying to just degrade black women on which we all come from. And so my thing is, damn, like, you ain't gonna back people who've been backing you and will ride for you and try to come to your aid on anything you ask or talk about. So maybe I'm wrong for the loyalty part. If that's me, you know what, you're right. I probably should back off if that's not something that you believe in. Swazi, I totally understand. Everybody don't have the same principles. And I'm not expecting you to. But that's what happened from yesterday. I wasn't riled up by that man. I was just coming at him like he was coming at us. And we could do that all day back and forth. That's nothing. But, I had some issues that I said to you, and then it was like, now it's your title is accountability. I think it's perfect. You know, do we believe in loyalty anymore? Because if you don't believe in loyalty, accountability is nothing.
All right, so I'm just gonna ask what I might have listened to you now speak for 3 minutes, and we've all established the fact that what you said might have been necessary, but could have necessarily got my shit completely screwed up, fuck up, easily, right? Um, hold on 1 second. I'm in the meeting as well.
I just think that when you get guys up here who immediately come bashing the black women, it puts us in a defensive mode.
Absolutely.
One
And
second.
Mhm.
that goes for if
I'm sorry, guys.
somebody was coming from men.
I
You know what
don't
I'm
mean
Yeah,
I
saying?
didn't
it's
They
mean
they
very
to
defensive
triggering.
too.
I didn't mean to leave you guys with all that silence, but back to what I was saying. So I respect that, and for those that have been on the live since 7 a.m., they've heard me be accountable. I've discussed the ways I'm accountable. I understand where you're coming from the loyalty aspect. I also understand that what was said was egregious. I feel like it was dangerous, and I feel that you're not taking any accountability whatsoever for what
Have
could
you
have.
asked me to take accountability?
I
Did you
said
say, "Hey, do you feel
no,
something?"
no.
Don't tell me how I feel.
I,
You
I,
can ask me, say, "Hey, do you think what you said was wrong?"
I'm not.
I ain't heard
Listen,
that statement yet.
accountability is something that you just, if you feel accountable, then that's something you would do, just like I did for
But you can,
myself,
but you
right?
can
Even
ask
even
me
people,
too. You
even
can
Bernie.
ask me too before assuming.
It's
You can
not that I'm
also ask.
assuming. It's just you, you took it upon myself. You took it upon yourself to just point out what I did wrong in the situation, which is cool, right? Because I also sat here and point out what I did wrong during the situation. But what you failed to do was to take accountability. And this is why
I
this
didn't
live gets,
fail to do anything. You never told me to take accountability for nothing.
it's not something
You
you
don't
don't
know.
you
You
don't
don't
tell
know
people to take
what I went
accountability.
through.
It's something that you
I,
do.
listen, you can ask me though. You can ask me. That's all I'm saying. You can ask.
Zion, do you feel that you were wrong in any kind of way for your reaction?
The rape part, yes. Everything else, no.
Okay, so do you feel that you might have sort of put a little damage towards Swazi's platform by saying that, or could
Absolutely
have?
not. Not in the realm of where that man has been coming on live, saying what he said. What I said was really peons compared to what he's been doing. But I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah,
I will say
we
that
could have
I
all
shouldn't have
got
said the
cased
rape
up
thing.
for that shit. Like,
Oh no, not really
yes,
case stuff.
Zion, yes.
Not case
Can't
stuff.
say
I
shit
didn't
like
say
that
I'm
on
sending
these type
someone
of
to rape him.
platforms, because what
I
would
said
happen is when I'm saying case up, I'm talking about once they start putting your name in those type of reports and you try and activate another account, you gotta worry about changing it. Like I understand, you gotta change your IP address. Like I understand all of this shit in the background. Like we can't be attached to that type of shit. Like
no. Well, it's a
him,
lot of
wait,
things that
wait,
he was
wait. Him
saying
being
that
the
we can't be
extension of the
attached
man.
to. Then
Listen, I already explained this yesterday. He's an extension of the manosphere. YouTube just put billions of dollars into that message. It's out here. You can't stop it. I can't stop it. It ain't stopping. As long as they
see,
willing to
so
give out bags and give them advertising for talking about men issues and men walking away from women, we already know that the system wants us controlled. They want the population to be less. This is why they want men to walk away from women. This would be perfect. If I can't make you gay, why not just leave women all alone?
so basically,
Or
if you
make
can't beat
them.
them, join them. Is that your philosophy?
No, my philosophy is understand it and then reform it.
But I
That's my
mean,
philosophy. That's
you
my
can't be
philosophy.
reforming it if you're not saying anything
No,
about it or
no,
doing
sometimes you just
anything
gotta let
about
somebody speak, because right now he's standing
it.
on a bunch of points I've already heard on every single channel. What I would like to do is speak
Mm.
to Zeus like I talk to you. I want to get to Zeus. But right now I'm dealing with all of these tropes, all of these fucking things. You know where you're here. You've heard it all before. Am I lying? But never once do I get a
Does
chance to
that
talk to
mean that
Zeus
it's
because
right?
it's a 100% mild attack on his brother. Yes, we all
No,
have
no, no,
different.
no, no,
Listen,
no, no.
even Kirk has been allowed to get to Kirk. Even Kirk, y'all let Kirk be Kirk.
No, 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 Swazi.
Yes, you do.
You are able to do whatever you want on your platform. You could cam everybody down and then have you and Zeus up here and everybody be in the comment section. So please don't use
That's
that.
the fact. But even from the comments, come on, Zion, you know what's going
And
on.
you know when
You
stuff
know what's
is going
as
on and you
soon as
having a
that brother comes around,
conversation.
it turns into and a matter of fact, the reason why he came around in the first place because we were talking about him before he got here. Not
Listen,
just me.
we
We.
weren't. I don't think we were talking about
We
him. I was
were.
asking you a
We
question. I
were.
wasn't talking
I'll
about
send
him.
you the
I asked
live.
you a
I'll send you the
question.
live. We were talking about him before you
Please send
got
it
here.
to me because
I'll send it to you.
I don't believe that I asked you a question and next thing you know he came up.
We were
That
talking
question
about him,
had
and then
nothing to
y'all
do
tried to blame me for
with
going against.
Zeus.
I didn't go against him. Fuck.
That's what Ange said. I'm Zion, so
Yeah, well, I
that's
didn't
just
go get
directed on
Zeus.
what I say.
The fuck?
Okay, but
You
this
know
is
what
what I'm
happens when a
saying. If
name gets mentioned in the live, just like when yours got mentioned, you showed up, right? We all know the game. This ain't nothing
this
new to
is what
nobody.
I'm this is what I'm saying, Swaz. You can't say that you ain't had an opportunity to speak to this man. This is your whole platform. It could be
I
just you
have
and him
not,
up here.
yo,
You
I
can
have
get
not
into
had
his
a real
head and
conversation with
talk to him.
Zeus. But every time I've ever tried to talk to Zeus, the same thing has occurred. Other shit from other platforms, other lives
And that
have come into this live. Then y'all start going into this, or he's up here having a discussion with somebody, and y'all down there shooting, fucking firing at him from that. Like that's what's happening. That's all that happens.
exact. But what I'm saying is, this is your platform, Swaz. Again, if you wanted to have just a one-on-one with this brother and talk to him, you had the control. So I don't even think what you're saying right now is taking accountability.
I'm not. There's nothing. I'm not working. Zion. I'm not looking to take accountability. I'm having discourse.
Well,
I'm
that's the
talking to
title,
you.
right? Ain't we taking
I've
accountability
already
across the
been
board?
accountable. I
I had to
already
take
said where.
accountability.
Listen, okay. So I'll tell you where I'm accountable. I'll tell you where I'm accountable. One, I'm accountable for driving the live. Right. I was the host. I put the squares together. That's one. Number two, I'm accountable because I made a promise to myself not to go live at night. I'm accountable for that. Three, I'm accountable for bringing the brother up there and not being engaged in the conversation and monitoring it. I'm accountable for that. I'm accountable. I could run. Do you want me to continue, Zion? Because I can keep going. Like I know where I'm
Only
accountable. Do you?
right. I just said it. I just blatantly said I shouldn't
Yeah,
have
but
said that
you
part.
never said like, yo, you know what, Swaz? Once I realized that I said that shit, I could have left. Like if I realized I couldn't control myself, because
I
when I
wouldn't
came into the
dare.
live,
I
the first thing
wouldn't.
I
I
asked
was
you, I
controlled.
said, were
I
you?
was very
Because
controlled.
everybody said
It's the
you
way it
said.
came out.
I'm like, wait, Zion, are you
Yeah, I
mad?
wasn't.
You said no, I'm not mad,
Listen,
Swaz. You
I
said it a
wasn't
couple
mad.
times. I said I'm not mad.
I
I said,
wasn't
so
mad.
what the
I
fuck
wasn't mad
happened?
at all.
If you're not mad,
I
why was it?
wasn't mad at all. It's the way it came out. It came out fucked up. But I wasn't mad at all. I was talking. I didn't cuss at that brother. The only thing I said was he had bitch boy energy. So I didn't curse directly at him. I was talking to him. And I was giving him the same energy he was giving us. I was just giving it back to him the way he was giving it. You know what I'm saying? Something came out the wrong way. I take accountability for that. However, you can take accountability. You can't say that you can't haven't had a chance to talk to his brother. This is your platform. When he's up here, it could be just you and Zeus.
No, I said I
So
haven't
that's
had
all I'm
a
saying.
traditional engagement with Zeus on the platform yet. It has consistently been this. Consistently.
And this is why, because you, the person in control, can control it. If you want to talk to Zeus, you can talk to Zeus. You can. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't, like I said, I don't have a issue. We were vibing. We were vibing. We were all like laughing and joking and just having good conversation. Next thing you know, he came in the room with his negative energy. And then the things took a turn for the worse. You know what I'm saying? We ended up taking digs at each other. He was taking digs at me. I was taking digs at him. That's you know what I'm saying? That's what ended up happening. Was I
And
mad about anything? No, I wasn't. He could never make me mad. My life is still living. I'm still moving on. It's nothing he could do to change my life. I'm about to take a cruise on Saturday. I'm out of here. Like He couldn't make me mad if he tried. It's nothing about that little man that can make me mad.
Well, that was my whole point of the situation. And I felt like any other time something like that would have been mentioned by anybody else, the other party would have said something and been the first one to champion that entire mission, right? Of
And guess
respecting
what?
what that goes on. But when it was
If
on
they
my
take
live, listen, and it
accountability
was on
like
my
I
live, and it
did,
was sweet, because they
it
said
would
it
be
in the
all right.
comments. You said it a couple times, right, Zion? You didn't just say it once,
No, I
right?
said it once, and he kept digging it on, and I kept saying, "Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it." He kept digging it on. I said it once, and he kept digging it on. I didn't repeatedly go at him. He kept repeatedly saying it to invoke people to hate black women. That's what he does. That's his cycle. That's how he gains his ploy to get people to not like black women. If you want to date outside of your race, this is what I don't like about some black men that do this. Just date outside your race. You ain't got to try to bury black women to prove a
Mhm.
point on why you should date outside your race. Just go. Just do it. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? We don't care.
I
You know
agree.
what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, listen, I took my accountability. If you would have did the same thing, Swazi, and said, you know what, my bad, I shouldn't have said that, and took accountability, then guess what? People would have been over that too. But we
Shouldn't
can't
have
act
said
like this man
what?
ain't coming
What did I
here.
say?
No, I'm saying if I'm just putting it in what I did. I just took accountability, right? And if something you said, if I would have said it, this, that, and the third, if you would have took accountability on the same situation, on saying something similar or whatever, guess what? People would have been like, all right, he took accountability. I took accountability. We can move forward from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that us people and black people in particular, okay, because it's all about the black woman that's not this, that, and the third. That's just not looking. That's not a good look for wanting to run a narrative for the black community. If we so concerned about it, he's telling black men they shouldn't get married, and it's just a bunch of stuff. I'm not going into what he's saying, but you got to think about it. It's not healthy. None of this shit is fucking healthy. I mean, I know it's fun and games sometimes, but sometimes you got to check people.
But
If this is about accountability, hold him accountable for some of the things too.
you
Don't just
know,
let him spill his spew and you say nothing. That's all. That's all I was saying to you.
again, but like I said to you earlier, Swazi, because we are clicked up, right? There will always be some sort of emotion. Always be some sort of emotion because, like I said, with the whole Slick situation, you know what I mean? Like, oh, well, this man has disrespected us plenty of times, and now he's sitting up here and you're having a conversation. That looks to the outsider as if, like, wait, hold on. So Swazi, so this is, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have your back. Now,
I mean, people want to, always want to piggyback off of, oh, this ain't real. This just the internet. But I mean, really, is it? I mean, people build long lasting relationships off of meeting people off a line. We've
All
all
day.
heard these tales. So where does it become fake when it's only beneficial for you to say so? Or are we really, is this really just a joke or not? I'm just saying, like, are people cool or are they not cool? This shit's like weird at this point. That's fucking weird. That's what's weird.
can I just say something, DJ La Bonita? He made it clear to me yesterday because he did ask me to go on his podcast, and he wanted me to bring people on there, and he specifically requested that we bring people that hated him, quote unquote. So at that point, I knew, okay, so we're gonna make this after it's all said and done. To the eye, it's gonna look like we are the black angry woman.
Hmm. I don't
I
like
mean, I
that
was on his
narrative.
podcast
I'm
and
really sick of that
last week,
narrative.
Right,
I was up there last week. We had productive conversation. I didn't exude any
right.
anger or
He said,
hostility, and
bring people that
when
he
it
didn't.
got to a point where I felt that what they were talking about was ridiculous, I just hit the X. I know how to do that, but I don't have any loyalty to him. There's certain people I'm like, damn, I feel like I ride for. I have you gain a certain level of loyalty that you're like, well, dang, I want to stay over here because I respect this person. I really think this person is cool. Like, I really vibe with this person. I really consider this person a friend or a close associate moving towards friend. You get it? When he started doing what he did, I hit the X and moved right on. It didn't bother me not one bit. And I was on his live. I was on his podcast for probably about an hour and a half at that point. When I felt like, oh, I think he trying to exude something, let me go. Click up. There's no loyalty there with him. I already know the deal. But certain people like you, Swazi, I'm like, dang, is he gonna have my back? Because I surely would have your back.
Really, dog. Really,
Really.
Why you say that, Swaz?
really. Because like, let's be serious. Like, I thought in my mind, like, I'm giving y'all the opportunity to go at it. Like, I'm putting y'all in the best position. Two strong ass women going at that ideology. Like,
I mean, the ideology is one thing. Like I said, I don't have a problem with people like Zeus being on a platform. It's when, like, if somebody taking a personal dig, like a personal dig, somebody saying something like, "Oh yeah, she
but everybody
disrespect
was
all black
digging
men."
personally. Everyone was, y'all
Hold
was
on.
making
No,
fun
no,
of the
no.
clothes. Y'all was making fun of him
It's
being
different. Hold
feminine.
on. It's
Everybody was
different.
joking.
It's different when you know somebody versus when you don't know somebody. So you get what I'm saying? So we can talk about how women should be feminine and how they should be submissive, and we can talk about that all day long. We could go at it, right? But when you start saying, yeah, she don't respect no black men that she is around, and you're a black man, and you hear him say that, like you be like, yo, hold on, that's not true. She respect me. Flag on the play.
Yeah, but listen,
Anybody got no
Zion,
flag on
the
the play?
second he said that yesterday, you spun it into something else. So I didn't even have an opportunity to lock in on, like, it went into something else. Like, I know exactly the
No,
part of the conversation you're talking about. That's when you
it
tried to
didn't.
make it seem like he had said something else. And I was like, wait, wait,
No,
wait.
I didn't. I didn't. He said that was another statement that he made. But he said she don't respect no black men that she's around. At that point, it's like, nah, she respect me. No, hold on, I ain't gonna let
And,
you
and,
run with that
and
one.
on top of that, I've said that to him before. When he tried to use that same argument against you, I've said it before.
But you do realize you have new people on your platform every time you start your live. It's somebody new to come in here, right?
Yeah, come on now,
So
man.
even if
See,
you
see
say it
what
one time,
Zion.
like if somebody came up here and said Swazi is an asshole,
You
and
would probably
I said it
agree.
one time. Hold on, no, hold on. I said it one time in the live. I said Swazi's not an asshole. Then we do 2 and 3 and 4 of the lives, and they say he an asshole. No, at that point, I'm looking like I agree with it. You gotta check that every fucking time because we got new ears coming in here. Period. That's just how it is. That's how these lives are ran.
So do you think, Swazi? Okay, so let's use this. Swazi, do you think that Zion is a angry black woman?
No.
Okay, because I've never heard you, and I'm only speaking personally. I've never heard you when it has been said. Never say, "Hey, you know what? She's not. She has certain views." Blah 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 blah.
I just explained the other day that Zion only does that to men that deserve it. I just finished explaining this. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm not a robot, and I can't consistently like press a button to regurgitate information every time somebody is inside. I'm only human. And now this goes back to the original statement I was making earlier. Whatever pedestal I'm on, I need y'all to take me off that shit. I'm a human.
I got you,
I'm a
and that
human,
I
y'all.
understand that. And then I
I'm a
understand that.
human.
I'm
I'm
just
not
that.
perfect. I make mistakes. But Zion, you know how I feel about you. You know I don't believe you're an angry black woman. You know I think that you freaking know how to engage. You know I believe you're powerful. I believe you're more powerful than you probably believe you are yourself.
Well, at this point, you told me to take you off of all pedestals.
Yeah,
So
nobody should be placed on a pedestal.
what's wrong
Why
with giving
not?
people their
Because I'm not
accolades? What's
because I'm
wrong with
not a,
that?
I'm not a god. I'm a human. I make mistakes.
You're not
And
a
the problem
god,
is
but
every time if you put someone on a pedestal, every time if they instead of just valuing them as a human and a regular person, if I make a mistake, instead of you just saying, okay, he's human, he makes a mistake, you're saying he's a human, and instead of me being on a pedestal, I fall all the way to the floor. I'm not even in it now. You see, you're going from I want to be around you to not even dealing with you. It's one extreme or another. There's no
it's
middle.
like this
You're
because
not dealing with me like a
If
person.
you continue to do the same thing over and over again,
But
to
I
me,
just
I
voiced
said, maybe I'm
times when I
old
did it
school.
and and there was no acknowledgement because you happen to miss it. Zion is now telling me that every time something is said, I need to regurgitate that every time. Like I'm gonna
No,
miss
I'm
it.
just
I'm
saying, like,
human.
no, yeah, you human, and nobody is saying that. But what we're saying is, it's been consistent in the last at least the last week. I think he's been on the platform or a little over. Seemed like 2 years at this point. Um, the people that you are solid with and know, you just allow him to like steamroll them. You know what I'm saying? Without saying, no, this is
Oh,
not true
radio, you
about this
got
person.
they
It's not
cooked you
true.
up too well. Okay, welcome to the fire, bro.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? This ain't about Wells right now.
Wait, wait,
So,
wait, wait.
this ain't about Wells. Wells is
Hold
not
on,
about to
hold
make this
on, hold
about
on,
him.
hold
and
on.
Wells ain't got it like you've gotten it these last couple
Wells
I'm gonna
don't
get
know.
months.
I've been
down.
getting this
I'm gonna
shit
get
for a
down.
year.
I'm gonna get down if Wells is getting up because
No, ain't
I'm
nobody
already
telling you to
had
get
my
down, Zion. No,
I've already had my
Zion.
say so with Wells last night.
Yeah, but
I'm not going. I'm
I
not
feel like
revisiting it now.
I don't want to go. I don't want to feel like if me saying to take me off the pedestal, if that's what that was for you, right, means that we not
I
dealing with each
held you
other
at
no
high
more.
regards. No,
Well,
I just
I'm not
feel
saying
like
not to hold me in high regard. I'm talking about don't think I'm imperfect. Don't think I'm not. I don't make mistakes. Like I'm human.
I
I
know
fuck
you.
up.
No, we
Listen,
know you
I'm
make
not saying
mistakes.
that you. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying like I said, maybe I'm old school. I believe in loyalty, a little bit. When I feel like somebody's riding for me, I ride even harder for
I'll
them.
pin that.
That's how I roll.
I'll pin that. You are absolutely right, dude. I'll pin that. Pin that.
Yeah, thank you, Crochet, the lovely. That's my boo right there. So
A
I'm
lot of
good.
That's
You
times
know
what's
I
what I'm
up.
have more.
saying?
Listen, a lot of times I have more faith that things could be controlled without my presence, and a lot of times it just gets really, 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 really out of control. 3 fucking minutes, 4
Yeah, I just hate when people spend because I heard a little bit of the live. Everybody get up here. You know, you dragging him. You this that you third. I wasn't trying to drag you. I basically was saying that I think it's ridiculous that black men are allowing other black men to degrade black women to the point of they don't even care if they got daughters. They willing to just go in with the fuckery,
oh,
not realizing they daughters are gonna have black men that they want to date, hopefully
I already
someday. And,
shoot it.
and at this rate, it ain't gonna be nothing because all of them gonna be believing that nonsense. Marriage is not beneficial. Black women are the least desirable. The list goes on and on and on. You see how you did that, Swazi?
Hold on. What did I do? Did everybody just
It's
vote
just
for
me
me?
and you. It's just me and you, Swaz. It's just me and you.
Just me. As it's always.
Swaz,
Zion.
listen, I'm good. I'm good, and I hope you good. Again, I take accountability for that statement that I made yesterday to that young boy. And you know what I'm saying, I'll take it back. That was a
That's all
you
I'm
said
trying to say,
egregious.
King. If every time, like these women right here, it's not like they just sitting back and chilling. Like they out here looking for the ones that need to be battled, and sometimes they bring the strays to me. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. And we deal with them all the same. We deal with them all the same.
Yeah, me and Swazi. We up here. Swaz,
I think she kicked everyone out. She got frustrated.
I I don't have that control.
Maybe I
I'm
kicked
getting
her.
you out the whole
Who knows?
season.
Who knows? Who knows at this point? So I let all the women see. Now pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. I had 3 ladies up here that I knew did not agree with me. Right?
Not anymore.
Right? Now I got
Hey
2 gentlemen
Leo.
up here
Hey,
that
Si.
have Zion.
I don't know why Swaz thought he was going to have you all to himself, you know, Zion. That weren't happening. I'm sorry. Yo, listen, Zion.
Yeah.
Listen, you and Swaz is cool, man. So don't worry about any other fuckers who try to fucking make a disturbance. You and Swaz is cool, and always will be, regardless of your disagreements. Don't fucking worry about it, Zion. It's life
No,
anyway.
you know, Leo, like I said, maybe I'm old school. I believe in
I'm
loyalty.
old school as well.
And
Do you know what? I understand where you were coming from, and I get it. Because listen, I've been on a few lives with you, and you know when I hear some of them man they're chatting a lot of crap, I will step in. Yeah,
when I
you
see
see me.
people who ride for me, I got your
Yeah,
back. Danny, I got
I
your back,
will,
boo.
I will step in. But listen, at the end of the day, right? A lot of you lot are good friends on here, right? A lot of you lot are good. You guys are close, right? And yes, the friendships are credible. Yeah, so you can
I
take the
don't
sense.
know.
This
Every
they are. You can take the sensible credibility out of IG. Don't get it twisted. My thing is, I don't come on here with emotions and feelings anyway. So that's my personal take. But the credible friendships are also a plus if you're good enough to know where to take them. And to be honest, you guys have built good friendships on there. There's a few of you that have built good friendships on there, and I think you guys should cherish that because, to be honest, it ain't sometimes like sometimes with lives they can get out of control without you even being able to slow it down before it's already gone. And I've seen that because it's happened to me where I've just cut the live period because I know it's going to get to another point. So, but to be honest, don't ever let other people make you and somebody else be at anybody's throat because really, at the end of the day, that's just other people's fuckery. That's down to them. Yeah, I don't make nobody make me change my mind and who's my friend and who ain't. I don't give a fuck who comes on it. Because you know what? The bottom line is if you know yourself and you got your own personal confidence, certain things ain't gonna bother you. And you know what's really funny, right? It's surprising to see because there are some things that I see back home, and I never expected to see it here. But obviously, we're all people all over the world, so we all have different views. And yes, right, anybody who decides to come with things that other people call negative, sometimes just look at it as that's their view. Doesn't have to be yours. And the only difference is at the end of the day with the platform, and I was saying this to Swaz earlier, with a platform like IG, right? A lot of new people that come in here are not used to certain things because they ain't used to that kind of life, never experienced that kind of conversation, never been around that type of conversation. So some of those people will get personal to start with. But you see from the time they get used to certain things, you can run along with the platform. But I'll say to this, end of the day, like you said, there's an X button on there, right? You don't have to be on here. That's all. No one has to be on here. And some people do need to take into account you're never ever really going to be able to control a life. And if you are trying to control a life, you're better off not having one, because naturally people are going to come on with different ideals and different views on a regular basis. And sometimes that is the purpose of a entertainment platform for other people to see as well. So
always be agreeable. I mean, like, agreeable is
Yeah,
cool
that's not
to
the
an
issue.
extent, but like,
That's not the issue.
not
Again,
engaging.
like I said,
but
you
you're
can
cool,
do.
Zai. Listen, people love you, Zai, regardless. Even if the haters love, I think even the haters love you, right? Don't matter
Yeah.
how bad they might talk to you, they still love you, right? And that is one thing you do need to check. Trust me, because I know some of them. Oh, Swaz, Polly wants you to add it. I'll calm down in a
Definitely
minute.
not about to get up here with that.
I'll
I'm
calm down
definitely
in a
not
minute.
gonna stay up here with him.
But no, on a serious note, on a real serious note, I'm telling you, right? Not everything people see on here, and I'm saying this to people now on the live that's actually on it. Not everything that you see on here is always going to be what you really think it is. Just like my man Kirk now. I even said to Kirk the other day, as much as people might think Kirk talks a certain way and blah, 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 I can guarantee you in real life, he ain't really like that. He just does that because people like the show. And that's it. So he will be disrespectful. And I've seen him take women out unexpectedly that didn't expect it and got really upset. But you see, once people got used to him, know what he's about, right? Everyone can take that with a pinch of salt.
They don't know about them London lives. They don't know how funky you get over there. They think that
Say that again?
I said they don't know about those London lives. They don't know
Oh,
how
right,
funky you get
yeah,
over
because
there. They think we doing something.
okay, so like the lives in London, right? The lives that the London lives that actually take place, they are actually filthier than the lives that you lot have got right now, and they're very violent.
Non-stop, yo.
It's very, very violent. The London lives are violent, and it's so to the point that it does take a toll on some people. And I'll tell you how bad the IG lives are in London, right? People will go through your social security number, they will find your medical records, and they will put it on live for everyone to see what you had from what you didn't have, whether you're on social security, whether you paid your light bill or your gas bill. It is that bad, right? Because they've taken it to a level of it's personal. And it's the only way that enemies sometimes can only get at each other on the live. But you see, when
there's a popular troll that we all know. Some of us know. I'm not saying the names. I don't need her coming after me. But we know where this comes from.
I'm telling you, they get very, very funky. They're so funky. I don't go on their lives.
You see how we can have a conversation like this is good dialogue right here?
Agreed.
Why
yes.
is it that this can't be had when other people come on?
But Zion,
that's all we trying to do.
Zion, not every time is the conversation going to be this. You know, like right now, once we get Polly up, the conversation may take a different turn. But that
do you know what?
Hold on,
I've got to say this though. I've got to say this, and I really want to say this. Zai, listen to this, right?
Yeah.
As much as I know, whatever you and Polly have had, I don't know, right? And I don't know Polly that well, but I do know one thing, right? Whether you and Polly have disagreements or not, I know for a fact that Polly likes you. That's without a doubt. Yeah, Polly likes you. Listen, I'm telling you, Polly does like you. And you know what? As much as he's got his own personal views, he's another character. That's his own personal view. I'm not always going to agree with Polly anyway, but that's his personal views, and he's a character of his own. And he knows what he's doing. What I'm saying to you, like, listen, just basically, you guys should know when someone, if you feel like someone's trying to bring you out, you can always just bring it down if you want to. It's easy. If that's their opinion, that's their opinion. You can only respect somebody else's opinion. We have no control over how somebody else thinks. We will never. right? Yes, it's great to have good dialogue. It really is great to have good dialogue. But sometimes it's not always going to go that way. And sometimes
Yo, it's
some
Wells here.
people want
Oh,
to
that's true.
exacerbate a
That's true.
Wells,
But
situation.
you here?
sometimes situations do go up and then you can bring it down. Some people just go up and it stay up and never can be brought back down. You know,
Right.
I go up, but I know how to bring it back down. Like that's all you gotta do.
Where's
That's
it?
it. That's it.
I
That's
kick
it.
Wells.
You
We'll
know.
get Wells back up when he comes back. I don't think
Yeah,
Wells is
I'm going
here,
to
so
can down. I'm going to can down because I think what's his name wants to come up, yeah?
yeah.
Oh
I
God.
just took Wells out because
All
Wells
right,
wasn't
I'll can
talking.
down.
You
Oh,
good?
there's Polly. Is that Polly?
Polly,
What's going on, bro?
Polly,
Yeah, man. Listen, bring
you
up
gotta
Wells
stop.
because
You
Wells
gotta
wants to
stop
come
fighting
up.
all these
I'm going
rumors,
to come
bro.
down, Swaz.
Enough is enough, bro. I'm here. This is a intervention. They
Wells,
tried to
I'm
save
going
me
to
this
can down for
morning,
you.
and now I'm trying to save you, black man.
Zai, we'll talk later.
All right, Leo.
You will
I'll
be
can down.
fighting to the end of your life. You understand? To the end of your life. To the end. To the very end, bro. Like on your dying bed, arguing with the nurse. It's not worth it.
Nah, I don't feel like arguing is worth it, but I also feel like at a certain point we just gotta let them go. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna ever take the accountability necessary to be considered adults. They're always gonna throw insults at people's personal lives rather than attacking the subject at hand. And us as men, the worst thing we could do, Swaz,
Mm-hmm.
is coddle that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Just keeping it real with you. You know, the try to look at it from this perspective. Well, can't you just see it from here? But listen, but listen, all of that bullshit is for the birds. They know what's up. They know they ain't trying to take no accountability. They adults just as well as us. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We can't when somebody keeps showing us, you know, what they are or what they're gonna do, we can't expect different. And I just feel like, yo, it's totally wrong of us as men to expect anything higher than what they give us or what they show us as women.
All right, I'll take accountability for that. Hey, look.
You see how easy it was for you, though?
I know. I know. Well, you know what it is because as men, we're forced to take accountability. It's like it's something that happens. It's like if you play sports, you understand, and you were late to practice, and you had the whole entire like, especially when the coach won't even make you run and make the whole team run. You ever have one of those coaches?
Oh, my God. Every coach,
Yeah,
every good
like
coach
you
is
don't
like
even
that.
gotta run. Like you sit here, you good. You got here when you needed to get here. Let the fellas, like, you know what I mean? And you know you got to take accountability for that in the locker room, right? Everybody,
Facts.
you want to ride that, or you want to come in there, but nah, fellas, I really wasn't that late. See, what had happened was my mom had to, like, nah, we
We
learned
don't give a
early.
fuck.
Yeah, we learned early that those excuses are just gonna fucking prolong the problem. The only thing you can do at that point is like, y'all fucked up, fellas. My bad. Like, yo, I'm gonna do what I can in the game. But like, you know what I mean? Whatever you, that's how we move. Now, I understand for women it's different. Women is more the feeling of the things, how I felt during the situation, how you like you understand. But at the end of the day, it's a situation, and somebody has to be held accountable. Simple. Simple.
That is
Swazi,
very true.
when I took accountability, do you think I had feelings about that? Just then, I
No,
won't
no, no,
lie.
no, 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 no. I don't. Of course, you had a feeling because we all have
I didn't
feelings.
have any feelings. I just took accountability for what I said. So, which is something that y'all, well, is being said that women don't do. I just literally did that, with no problem, with ease actually. You know,
Yes, but
once it was asked of
That's
me,
not what
and
I
then
heard.
I took it. So
That's not what
Tom,
I
I
heard.
didn't have a.
without prompting.
I heard
First of all, I was
Swazi
talking to you, Polly.
prying
I
the
actually was
accountability out of you.
talking.
No,
Actually,
but what?
no, he didn't. He didn't even
Time.
ask me. So when Bunny asked me, I took the accountability. It wasn't never asked of me. So when it was asked of me, I said yes.
Yeah, but men don't
You
Simple as
don't
ask
have.
that.
for
That's not something
accountability.
that
We
you
just take
ask
Yes,
it.
I
for.
do.
We just
When
take
you're
it.
talking to someone, first of all, when you're talking to someone, you can ask them a question. I came up here and I addressed that this is your platform. First, I wanted to make that be known. This is your platform first, and you can have whoever the hell you want up here. This is your territory, okay? So I had to address that. I didn't even make it to that, and you started saying I don't take accountability. So that wasn't even my first realm to even say anything about it. So when it was said to me, then it was fair that I had to go ahead and say it. That's all I'm
This
saying.
is why it's
Everything does
so
not take
tough
the
talking to
order,
women, bro.
Yes, this is
you know.
yo, Polly, yo,
And it's really
I hear
tough
you.
dealing. It's really tough
I hear
dealing
you.
with men like you, Polly. I mean, however, nobody is complaining about that today. Um, so I'm
I'm not.
not,
I'm not talking
I'm
about me
not.
personally.
I
I'm
don't
talking
like
about
the
women in general.
yeah.
They
Well,
exhibit these
you
same behaviors that you're
men
exhibiting
like
right now.
you, the men like you that exhibit the same behaviors as you do, is what I'm talking about as well. It's the same thing,
What
same
behavior
difference.
have I exhibited?
This man boy behavior
Right
that
now,
you
I'm not
that you
exhibiting any man
exude.
boy behavior. I'm
Yes, you
simply
are.
showing you. I'm telling you what happened. Swazi
No,
had to take a fucking machete knife and cut
no,
the
he didn't.
accountability out of your
Okay.
tongue.
So
Like
Swazi,
it's a
did you have to
difference
take a
when I like.
machete knife
Listen, when I said something to
for me to
Swazi
take
just now, Swazi's like,
accountability?
you know what? I take accountability for that.
Swazi,
Hell yeah.
Swazi,
Give me some more
did you
accountability. Matter of
Swazi,
fact, instead
did
of
you have to
accountability,
take
let me order some of that too. But when it comes
Swazi,
to
did you
women,
excuse
we
me,
gotta pry
Swazi,
it. We gotta damn near wring your
Swazi.
neck and choke it out of you.
Okay.
Like,
Did
and it's a
Swazi
shame.
Swazi, did you have to take a machete knife for me to say I take accountability?
Damn near.
No,
I'm
no,
talking
no,
to Swazi. I
no.
actually was
But
talking to
what I
Swazi.
was waiting for is for you to do it on your own. You didn't. That's
Okay,
all.
but I hadn't made it there yet. That's all I'm trying to explain to you. Period. Period point blank. And when it was asked of me, instead of assuming
Shut
that I
up,
didn't take accountability, I did it.
about to lose my job. Shut up.
So I don't know where these machetes is coming from, but I guess that's all in people's heads. And I can't control people's
I
foolery and
sat there for
ignorance.
20 minutes and I
First of
watched
all,
him
I
try
wasn't even
and
up
get the
here for 20
accountability
minutes.
out of you.
I
Me and
wasn't
Wells in
I
the
wasn't
comments, like, God damn,
I
is she gonna
wasn't
do it? When
even
she gonna do
I
it?
wasn't
When she gonna
I
do it?
wasn't even up here for 20 minutes. He said I sit here and listen to you talk for 3 minutes and you haven't taken account of
You
that's
was
what
up there
Swazi
for
said.
20
Three
minutes.
minutes. Am I right, Swaz? Did you not say that? Is that how it went?
I know I've been listening to about 30 myself. I'm just saying.
I'm talking about when Swaz went in on me about taking accountability. He said, I've been listening to you talk for 3 minutes now. That's how long I was on the live. Am I right, Swazi?
Yo, I don't even want women to take
Swaz.
accountability no
Okay,
more.
all right.
I just
So
want them to
this
bend
is what I'm
over and
talking
shut
about.
up. That's
This
it.
is what I'm talking
Fuck
about
the
right here.
accountability. Fuck all the bullshit. Just bend over, shut up, and have my babies.
This is
Like,
what I'm talking about. I just wanted to just give verification of how the call went because you were here. Oh, he's working, so he can't even answer
bro,
right now. I'm gonna give him a
nobody,
second.
listen,
I'm gonna give
when
him a
we gotta
second.
beat the responsibility out of you, when we gotta ask you to be responsible for your actions and
Polly,
words,
you
that
should
shit
be
is no
responsible
responsibility.
responsible for your
You
actions,
don't
and you
ask
should worry
somebody to
about
take
your actions.
responsibility for their
I
actions and
don't need.
words.
I
They
don't
just do it.
listen. I don't need. I don't need to take any responsibility and come off top on anything. But if you ask me a question, I'll tell you if I feel like I shouldn't have said it or not.
Okay, so
That's
here's my
it, and that's
question.
all I did.
Why did it take you so long to take accountability
I
for the
was
things
up
that you did and
here
said?
for 3 minutes, and then Swazi said that, and then
You
after
said this
Bunny asked
yesterday.
me, okay, listen, who the hell is Zeus? Zeus was coming at me back and forth. Now, what I thought about it, maybe I shouldn't have said the right thing, and I took
Hey,
accountability. That's it.
why you didn't think that
That's
last
it.
night? I gave me court. When I was in court, why y'all didn't think that last night? Like I
That's
just
not
was
what the
so fucking.
topic was. That's not what the topic was last night.
What I was there.
It
This was
wasn't
the
a topic.
same
It still
situation.
wasn't. It wasn't my topic.
All right.
That
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
my topic about what I was saying.
Bro, I'm just saying. If I feel like the world would be an easier and better place if women took accountability for the shit that they said and did.
Okay,
Uh,
well,
And you
again,
know
I
what?
said it,
I'm not talking
and
about. I'm
I'm
not
over
talking
it. I
about
don't have
weeks
to.
later, or days later. I'm talking about
I don't give
at
a
the
fuck.
moment
I don't
where
care when you
people
think this
say,
should be
"Listen,
done.
you've done this wrong. This is
Nobody
what you
works on
said
your
that was
clock.
wrong.
Nobody
This is
works on
what
your
happened."
clock,
You're
and you
supposed to be
don't work
like,
on
"Yo."
nobody's clock
You're supposed to be
because you have yet
even
to take
now as I'm talking,
accountability.
as I be quiet. I was quiet and let you
I
talk,
don't
and
really
Will's talking,
care.
you
I
talk
don't really
again.
care.
Then
I
I
don't really
came
care.
in and talked, and now you're cutting me over. But you
I don't
won't take
really care.
accountability for that either, right?
I don't really care. I'm gonna talk over you because you're a man boy. Period.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
Personally
don't respect
disrespecting the
you
man
because you don't
boy
respect
rather than
women.
rather than
And
rather
I don't have
than
to show you respect
talking
because you don't
back
show
and forth
respect
and saying,
to
you know
women.
what? I was wrong for not taking accountability when it
No, I
happened.
wasn't.
And it
No, I
might
wasn't.
have taken me too long to take accountability for my actions and words. I'll try and make it better next time. Instead of being accountable and trying to make it better,
Mm-hmm.
what you want to do, Zion, you want to
Mm-hmm.
call me names, you want to
You are a
belittle
man
someone
boy.
else,
You are a
and it's
man boy.
okay because this is your woman tactics. It's called sign
Mm-hmm.
language, and I get it. I don't expect more of you at
Right.
all.
You
In
are a
fact,
woman,
if this
a
was
man boy.
Wells doing this, I would probably be angry and cussing and stuff like that because he's a man and I
Mm-hmm.
expect more of him. But since you have a
Mm-hmm.
hole in the bottom of your body, I don't
Mm-hmm.
expect more of that than you. You know what I mean? I know that you're not going to take accountability. You're going to cut me
Mm-hmm.
off because you don't care, because you're in your feelings or some shit, and
I'm not in my feelings at all.
you can't attack the logic behind what I'm saying. Instead, you want to attack the man child. So go ahead. I'll shut up and let you attack me again.
Okay, so when Swazi ended the live, which if I was going to be trying to take any type of accountability, it should have been on that live when he ended the live. That was the end of that. Now Swazi started his live today, and I'm talking about it today. So I don't need to go on any type of tour after that. When he ended his live. Now when he started his live today and he brought it back up, I took accountability. Case closed. I'm done.
Yeah, young Ab, I know. Oh yeah, don't worry about my tantrums and stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about right now. See, that's the personal attack. Women always want to connect what you're saying right now to some prior event, and it makes them feel good when they're able to make that emotional connection.
Hey, guess
Trust
what,
me.
Polly? Guess what?
Huh?
I ain't said none of this shit that you done said at all, right? And
And
none of this other.
you get the
No, no,
same
no, no.
treatment. It
Yeah.
don't matter.
And look, I guess I misheard what was said, and I agreed and disagreed with them. Then I got put in that whole boat. I
My
got put in
nigga,
the
it
same boat.
don't matter what you did or said. It's like your turn is
No,
coming
no, no, no,
soon.
no. That's the thing. They don't even have no record of me saying none of that shit. Like y'all be like the shit you be talking about, you might do,
Hmm.
but I don't agree with the shit you be saying. A lot of the times. Like,
Hmm.
but and they've never heard me copy that and say, yeah, this. He right, this no. But I got put in that same boat yesterday.
But bro, trust me, I know, Wells. It don't matter what you do or say. It don't matter. You a man at the end of the day, and
I,
this is a
I don't really care. That's why I laugh at the shit. Because this shit is just Instagram. This shit is just Instagram. Like,
yeah. At the end of the day, it is just Instagram representation of how our women are thinking and how our men are thinking. And I'm gonna tell you, this is what I be seeing. I see men who, whether their opinions is right or wrong, whether niggas agree with them or not, I see the men laying down their opinions and being personally attacked. I see women laying down their opinions and being applauded for their opinions, and it's wrong on one side and it's not right on the other side.
it's wrong
And
on both sides. It's wrong on both sides.
no. I say when like
Thank
for
you,
instance,
Wells.
for instance,
Appreciate that.
I seen this live. I was on this live. This ain't none of y'all, but I was on this live. I cammed up, and this girl she work at McDonald's, and the other girls in the live she got clowned by somebody who came into McDonald's and say, "Oh, you work at McDonald's, bitch," something like that. And then the other girls on the live was like, "No, you're strong and you're independent and you're doing what you have to do." And then when you put a nigga in that same situation, he's a broke ass McDonald worker nigga. Go flip them burgers. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay for the same women to call that nigga broke, but call that other girl strong and independent, even though both of them work at McDonald's. That's the problem with our shit.
I mean, you know, I don't be. I don't know, bro. I can't. I can't. I
But
don't.
they coddling women. They are women. I'm gonna tell y'all is losers, and the same as niggas who are losers. And rather than making you feel like you're not a loser for being overweight, obese, and all of the rest of the shit, some bitch ain't got no job, living off of government assistance, got 4 and 5 kids. Bitch, you a loser. You're not no strong black woman, and we need to stop coddling them. And the more that we coddle women, the more we give them the fucking grounds to stand on to disrespect us. This is facts. I don't want to be disrespected. And I don't want to disrespect nobody else. But it is what it is.
Well, stop disrespecting them. It's real simple.
Nah, I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm talking about real life shit that don't have nothing to do with me.
The things that you're saying can always be perceived as disrespectful. Just know, like I have to take accountability.
Hold on. And I see this too.
Just know.
Polly, I got a whole book of information on you sending my DM last week of your whole life. I want that. I want you to cam up and show me the book of my whole life. I'm going to tell you something. When you reading books that's written that are not autobiographies and they're or whatever you call it, it wasn't written by the person whose life is about, don't take that shit for 100% solid. You need to ask me some questions and do some research. 9 times out of 10, that came out of the heart of somebody who's angry and upset.
Like you sounding right now?
You know what I'm saying? So anybody who got a DM or whatever, I'm gonna learn about it. One of my people will cam up or show me and everything like that. But yeah, if anybody got something to say about my real life and you want to personally attack me, do so. What's up? Like, but that's not what I'm on. That's not what I'm on. I'm not on no personally attacking or we can get there because I don't have no problem. I do that shit. I really do that shit if you don't know. And my mouth is crazy. So we can personally attack each other and end up nowhere. That's fine with me. Or we can have a meaningful discussion and end up somewhere positive. One or the other.
Is this meaningful right now?
Yeah, see, this would be meaningful if you would take accountability.
What do I have to
but
take
you're not doing
accountability
that.
for? What do I have to take accountability
you need
for
to take
right now?
accountability. Attacking me and saying, you know what, I shouldn't have done that. You haven't personally attacked me.
No.
Why did I personally attack you? That's my bad.
That's because I know so much about your life.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You personally attacked me, my nigga, and you're not supposed to do that. And instead of taking accountability, and saying you are wrong, I'm not gonna hear that because you're a woman.
It's called an intervention.
All right, let's freeze. All right, because I wasn't nowhere near this. I need to make sure nothing too crazy happened while I was gone. Is everybody good?
No, ain't nothing crazy happened.
So.
The only thing that did happen was I explained to them yesterday when I said what I said. There was a conversation between you and Angie, and then you ended your live. Is this correct? Yes.
Yeah, she said I forgot what she said, but
okay.
I thought she made a mention
live,
of the
right?
views or something like that, and I told her I'm gonna show you how much I care about the views.
She said you need them, and then you posted the thing with the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you ended your live.
And
yes.
I chose the mushrooms, the squash.
Said you want to see how much I needed?
Hold on, but then you ended your live, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So now you picked up the conversation from yesterday today, which I came on, and then in the first 3 minutes I said what I said, right? Yes. You say you've been talking for 3 minutes. I've been listening to you for talking for 3 minutes now, correct? Yes.
Accurate.
Okay. And then you said you need to take accountability. And I said, hey, ain't nobody asked me to take accountability because we were picking up the conversation from yesterday. Am I correct? Okay. So I'm coming up to speed to say that I didn't take 30 minutes to take accountability. Is this correct? Hold on, I can't hear you. You breaking up. You breaking up. Say it again. Oh, okay, but I did, and that's okay. That's okay. I did, and even though I was prompted, I still took accountability. Is that correct? Okay. All right. So I just wanted to. It doesn't matter. Some people need prompting, and I needed prompting, and I needed prompting. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I needed prompting, but I still took accountability. All I'm trying to make sure is it didn't take 30 minutes, right?
No, no, it did not take 30 minutes.
So,
Took within
okay,
5.
thank you. That's all. Thank you, Swaz. That's all I needed to
Well,
confirm. I'm
5
I'm good
minutes
on
plus
that.
the
Thank you. I appreciate it.
12 hours since the live. So yeah.
Right, but the live ended, and I didn't start a live talking about what we talked about. So I did it in a proper fashion back on your live. That's all. I did it. So as long as it didn't take 30 minutes like everybody else on this panel is saying, I just wanted to make sure that they understood it only took less than 5.
Can I say something real quick? I want to say this because, I wasn't there the whole time with my man Zeus. Big shout out to Zeus, the guy. Now, but I heard you disrespected the young man, and
He
taking
definitely
accountability
disrespected
does.
us.
Hold on, let me say this. Taking accountability, if that's the case, is not getting up on Swaz's live and being like, "Oh, I'm sorry." You need to DM that man, and you need to tell him that you're sorry and why you're sorry for. That's taking accountability.
Yeah, and I'm gonna promise you now, if he don't
You're
hear this
not gonna
live,
do
he
that
won't
because
get
you're
a
a
DM.
woman.
If he don't hear this live, he won't get a DM. I'm promising you now.
Yeah, I know, because listen, let me tell you what you're not gonna do.
He should be here because
You
it was
have
done
a
on the live.
hole, and
So
it's at the
it was
bottom of
done
your
on the
body.
live.
Bang.
It
That
was done on the
prevents
live.
you from
So
taking
I did it on the live.
accountability correctly. What you want to do is you want to get up on here and be like, you know what, Swaz? Is anybody watching? Is anybody? I was wrong.
It was done
Rather
on
than
the
hitting the
live,
nigga in
so
his
I'm
DM
good
like a
on that
real
one.
adult would and
Okay.
apologize to him
But
and
the
tell him you
adult
sorry
that
for
was
doing and saying the things that you did and said. That's
it was done on the
accountability.
live. It was done on the live, so I did it on the live, and that's
Okay,
all
it was
fair and
done on the live when he was
yeah.
cammed up.
So
Cam this nigga
yeah,
up, and I want to hear you apologize to him. You're not gonna do that.
I'm not. I said I took accountability, and I shouldn't have said
My
it.
nigga,
I'm not
that's not taking
apologizing to
accountability. That's not taking accountability. We
you.
both,
That is
Swaz, tell her.
accountability.
Let her know, Swaz, in your nice voice, because that's when she hears
Mhm.
it. Zion,
Okay.
come
So
on.
when he
You
apologized,
he might have
when
something
he
with him and he's saying,
apologized to
yada,
me,
yada, yada, yada.
then
Look,
I
you
will
talk to her real
apologize
nice
to
so she
him.
could get it.
Simple as that.
Hey yo, Polly.
There's some
Fuck.
real shit. I hate talking to these women because they act stupid.
So stop talking to women then. Go talk to men.
Are you going to
I've
your own?
already
Yeah,
Wait,
stopped
talk to
wait.
men.
talking to women. All I do is fuck y'all. And if
What?
I ever see you, I'm going to try to fuck every ounce of accountability out of your
Oh.
soul. I swear to God.
This is pure comedy now. This is
It's
pure
not
comedy.
comedy. It's real. I fuck
This is
accountability out of
pure.
bitches. That's my
This is
job.
pure comedy. This is
That's what I
comedy now,
do.
y'all.
Yo,
The fuck?
Mr. West.
That's
This
what all
is
of us need to do. We
comedy.
need to start fucking the accountability out of these bitches. I'm sorry, not bitches, women. I'm sorry, Swaz. I don't want to disrespect your
I
platform.
appreciate
This is
that.
comedy now,
Thank you.
y'all. This is comedy. This is the comedy segment of the
Nah,
Swazi
it ain't
TV
comedy.
Hour.
It's real. You still haven't taken accountability. That's why it's comedy.
It's comedy because I did, and that's all I needed to do.
So, but Zion, do you feel like like I threw you under the bus in that scenario? Like by you being on that live, you felt like I threw you under the bus, right?
No, because you can't control nobody. You can't control what people do or say out their mouth.
Okay. All right.
She said
You
woman.
didn't
Somebody
know that
says
he was
woman
gonna come
hater.
up here.
Stop personally attacking me. I'm not a woman hater. I'm a polygamous man. I love women. I just don't
Um,
love the fact that y'all don't take
can
accountability. Stop
can
You
you can
attacking
you
me.
calm him
Get off
down?
my dick or hit my
Is there a
DM
way
and
you
get
can
some.
calm him down? I don't know because I'm just trying to, talk, and
I
he's
keep it
doing.
too
He's on
real.
his
That's the
friend.
problem. I keep it real.
Well, go keep it real somewhere else. I mean, I'm just trying to conversate real quick, and you all over the place, Polly.
I bet.
Per usual. Per usual.
I bet.
Um,
It's a warning before he came up that this might happen.
We did want to see. This the thing.
no, I
Yo, even with the
actually said that I
disclaimer,
wasn't gonna
even
be
with
up here.
the disclaimer.
I actually said that I wasn't gonna be up here with him. So, I'm gonna take accountability for that. I can really just go on and cam the hell down
But what
because
did I?
he doesn't make sense.
I
You're